All right, folks, here we go. This is a winter side match. Corey Peterson, Randy Lamar. We got a treat here. I got Jeremy Fetkenhauer in the booth with me. Hello, Jeremy. How's it going?
Not too bad. Pronounced it close enough.
Close enough. What's the exact pronunciation?
Fitkenhauer. Easy on the K. Easy on the K.
Easy on the K. All right. Very good. So, this is a race to six. Should be a good match here. I know he's playing good. He took third in the 10 ball. Corey just got up here today, so didn't play the 10 ball, but still on the winner side in the 8 ball. And you, sir, you were in the pro event. Is that right?
You're correct. I wanted to get a good experience first time in a pro event, and can't complain. Got the experience I wanted and had fun doing it.
Are you back next year for it again?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah. They do it. I'll play again.
Yeah, it's a good event. Who did you get to play?
So John Mora embarrassed me pretty good last night. He beat me 2 sets, 4-0, 4-0.
Okay.
Didn't have a whole lot of offensive opportunity. He controlled the whole match.
Sure.
Fun to watch. Today I played Abdullah Al Youssef, and he
From Kuwait, right?
Yep, he let me have it pretty good the first set, and I got him the second, and then I missed my first shootout shot, and he made me pay for it. So pretty good experience. I was happy to come back and mentally get him the second set. And
Yeah, I mean, at least you won a set, right? Like
Yeah, exactly.
it tells you like, hey, I can at least compete, right?
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
So
These Predator tables are for real. They're impressive. They play well. They fastest tables I've ever played on. I can't deny it. They're nice.
different kind of cloth, though, right? It's not Simonis cloth they play with. It's their own Predator cloth, correct?
Correct. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And they, with the new cloth, they slide quite a bit off the rails, and it for me, I'm not obviously at the level that most of these pros are, so it was just tougher for me to adapt to it.
Sure. Okay. And yeah, you said the ball slide right there. It just seemed like when I watched it, like the pros, like nobody hits the ball hard, but the ball sure goes 3 rails real easy.
Right. Right. And a lot of these guys play on these type of tables regularly, to where a player like me doesn't.
Mhm.
So they're able to adapt to it a lot quicker, and I obviously can't, and that's probably one of my downfalls. But the fact that I got a chance to get the experience once in a while here, and I'm
Sure.
looking forward to doing it again.
Good. Cool. So it looks like Corey broke, and he broke dry, and so Lamar's shooting, and he's got stripes. I don't know. I think he can see the 12 ball, and if he can, he should be okay. Geez, Randy's been around for so long. You got any good stories about Randy?
Oh, I have too many good stories about him. The best story I have, and he's probably going to be mad that I actually talked about this. I played him up at Whammo, up at the Dome in the Dells. This has got to be 6 years ago, 8 years ago. And we were playing for the Hill. And he's an animated player. Everybody knows that. And
It's the best part about it. It's like
my
it's like a Earl Strickland Jr. I love it. I think it's the best.
oh yeah, and he ended up shooting a great shot and got screwed out of shape. Just got hooked so bad, I don't think he could get a good hit no matter how he tried. And he literally looked up to the sky, and I'm not going to use the language he used, but he said, "Screw you too." And my lord, it's the funniest thing I've ever witnessed in pool in my life. Oh my lord.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Randy and I have a lot of good memories on and off the pool table. Him and I get along real well. He has a lot of respect for me. I have the utmost respect for him.
Sure.
Just he's obviously proven himself to be a top player, Hall of Fame eligible.
He's already in the Hall of Fame.
Exactly.
Yeah, that speaks right there for it.
Yeah. And the fact that someone like him has the respect he has for me, tumbling, I respect him.
Yeah. Well, I think it's well deserved both ways. I mean,
Right.
you guys are both two players in Wisconsin. I mean, that have paved the way, I guess, in some sense. So yeah, that's really cool to see.
I'm just happy I don't have half the gray he does. Just saying.
So I was talking. So we had Randy on the stream last night when he was playing his third place match in the 10 ball. And so he said, he's one of the things he mentioned was that it was his best finish since he had a stroke, or strokes, more than one.
All right.
Oh boy, it was close. He says, but and that's one thing. Like, people have those strokes and they're never the same again. And for him to come out here and still be able to compete and play well, it's an awesome thing to see.
Absolutely. He admits with the speech issues he's had throughout the past, and he struggled, especially early on, coming back and trying to get the game back, and the fact that he's back where he is, it's impressive, and it kind of goes to show the heart that he has and how much he loves the game. And yeah, for those of us that have known Randy for as long as we have, we have even more respect for him now than even we did, just because of how well he's rebounded through his health issues and still is one of the top players in the state.
Absolutely. I agree 100%. So, you think that 4 goes pretty easy? Just chase it down the hole, right? That 9 ball looks pretty deep in there.
It's got to be close. It's tough to have the 4 that close because you want to give the 4 a chance to pick up that follow, and when it's that close, it's tough to get it to react.
Or do you think maybe he plays safe here?
With
the 7 ball, it makes it harder to hit the 9 as well, right?
For me, I'm looking to play safe right here. Just send a 3 straight up, maybe leave the cue ball in front of that corner pocket, and I don't know how you get a hit.
Right. Yeah. Then I guess you just play the bank then, huh? On the 4 ball in hand.
Yeah,
bank.
if you had ball in hand and you're comfortable banking that, to me that's the out.
Yeah.
The 7's the other problem. I can't tell from here if it goes past the 8, but if it does, yeah, that's the way I'm playing it.
Sure. Okay. Good. So, guys, appreciate you tuning in. If you can go ahead and like and share and follow the stream, subscribe, we would really appreciate that. We're going to have good content for you all week, just the best matches that we can possibly find. So, right there's Corey played the safe. Be interesting to see what Randy does here. I mean, I think he can go 2 rails and barely. It's not much of the ball he's going to be able to hit, but it'll be enough of it to make it if he hits it perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think really any shapes required. Maybe the 8 ball's a little bit farther out than I think it is, but we'll see what happens here. Is that your play here, 2 rails?
Yeah, from here, that's about all I see.
Are you trying
maybe 1, but jacked up over the 1, that's not a great shot either.
Right. Is there any chance you're falling on purpose and pushing the 6 up there by those balls as well?
I'll be honest with you, yeah. There's always a shot to just make it bad for your opponent.
Right. So we got Kevin Dorn says Corey for the win. Fred Renner, come on Corey. So we got some Corey fans. Kevin Dorn plays league with Corey and I on Thursday, so I get that. And Fred's playing on our team tomorrow. It's me and Corey, and that was the worst thing. That was the worst outcome that could have happened because now you're not forcing him to bank the ball or nothing.
Yep.
What's your pattern here?
Well, for me, any ball close to the center of the table is horrible. So that 2 ball's got to go.
Yep, I agree. That's how I always try to pick my ball in hand. If I have wide open balls like this, is to play he's going to play the one deep in the hole, and those balls can be tricky to play too, I guess. I mean, there's a million different ways when the balls are wide open to get out here. So
yeah, that's just it. So many options.
Are you playing? You're playing team event, right?
Yep.
You guys gonna be in the upper or the lower? Did you figure? What do you think?
I haven't heard actually. I'm assuming we're in the upper, but
I don't know. With only playing, really it's 4 people's Fargo.
Right.
I don't know. That'll be interesting to see. Yeah, there's nothing. No problems here. This is going to be 1-0 Corey, barring a miracle. Who do you like in this match?
Kind of a tough one. Lamar has obviously experience, but Corey can play as good as anybody when he gets in the groove. He's beaten me.
Yeah, no, Corey plays great. I think Corey's still looking for his first big win. He's still searching for it. And he's been close a few times, and
Yep.
still searching for that first big win that says, "Okay, I've arrived. I'm here." Right? Like he's always been the lower to midland level master player, at least for the last 3, 4, 5 years. But he's really trying to take that jump. I know he just picked up a 7-foot brand new diamond table at his house, so that he's got these exact balls. So I know he's in stroke, ready to play. That's for sure.
Yeah, part of it, I think he just has to get past who he's playing. You just got to trust his game, his experience, and it doesn't matter that, the fact that he's playing someone that's obviously more experienced and, has the amount of wins that Randy has. Corey's got to, play his game and take advantage of the opportunities he gets.
So when did you become a master player? How long ago was it?
Oh, it had to have been back in 07, 08.
07, 08. Okay.
Yep.
So from then on, what was it for you that, because you get to that level and, and you kind of see all the names, right? And you get a little starstruck as far as, oh man, how am I going to compete with these guys? Like what did it for you to give you the confidence? Like, okay, yes, I'm here. I can play with these guys.
So I had, it really was Whammo back in, I think it was 08. I think it was the first time playing the Masters division at Whammo, and bar table 8-ball's always been my strength, and that's what Whammo's basically is. And I ended up playing Justin Volk for the finals, and we had a good match, and I ended up besting him, and it ended up being a great confidence builder for me, just be able to shoot well in a big
tournament, a lot of good players.
Big tournament, yeah, exactly. And the next year I ended up playing Chad DeBrucker in the same spot, and the same thing. And Chad's obviously a top player out of Wisconsin, always has been, and
from Eau Claire.
Yeah, and so the fact that I was able to best him, and it was actually kind of funny that year that he won, or that I won Whammo against him, he ended up winning out in Vegas at VNEA. I think he won the intermediates. So to be able to say, that I performed that well against him the same year that, he did so well on a national level, that was even more confidence for me. And
sure,
that's kind of what I've done my whole career is, just built off that confidence. And I believe that I'm never the best player in the room, but if I can take advantage of the opportunities I have and shoot well in my mind, I have a chance, and it's done well for me for quite a while.
Yeah, I mean, you could definitely argue that. I mean, you're the best player in the state right now. That people will argue that, and rightfully so. So it's nice to get you in the booth so other people can say, okay, what is his mindset? How did he get the confidence? How many when you were coming up, and Larry Dassel's asking who's in the booth? So Larry, I got Jeremy. I'm gonna let you pronounce it. Jeremy
Fedkenhauer.
There you go. I pronounced it wrong. He said I was close, so I ain't gonna do it again. Once is enough for me. But when you were coming up and playing, how many hours a day did you practice? How many days a week were you practicing?
So when I started shooting, I just turned 21, and I walked into a bar in my local town and didn't know anybody. I decided to put quarters up on a pool table, and a guy broke and ran against me, and I had never seen that before. And I started talking to him and a few of the other people that showed up regularly, and I gained a rapport with them, and I decided, what, I'm gonna start showing up every week and shooting with them. And so first couple months, I just showed up every Friday, Saturday night and played with them. And then I made a decision that, what, I want to get good at this game. I went and bought a cue from Bullseye Games in Madison, and for the next 2 years, I never missed a day. I literally shot every day for 2 years, plug-in quarters. I had a great bar that gave me some good discounts and let me play, open the table, whatever. And
Sure.
went and bought a cue from Viking. Must have been 6-7 months later. It's actually the same cue I shoot with today. It's that
Wow.
that blue inlaid Viking that people see me shoot with. Same one I've had for 20 years now. And 2 years straight, never missed a day. And even now, especially when I'm getting ready for a tournament, I don't miss very many days. I'm lucky enough to have a wife that lets me put the time in, and I'm hopefully still trying to get better.
That's a big thing too, to have a supporting cast like that. Me and Jeremy West were just talking about that the last stream, that you got to have a good supporting spouse with you to really make a go at it, right? And so
Exactly.
So did you take self-taught lesson? I mean, you said some guys showed you some stuff for the more like professional lessons ever, or
I'll be honest with you, I've never had professional lessons. I've had pointers throughout the years.
yeah,
Some local people, Larry Eisenhart, Al McCready, Dan Soltis, Greg Andler, they've all helped me throughout the years. Jerry Bryseth recently has offered his opinions. I actually had one of the refs here after I played John Mora. He even offered a little help to me. And, those little tidbits along the way have been great help to me.
cool. So right there, folks, that's how you get good. You listen to people, listen to everybody's opinion, and take what you can from everybody, and you put the time in. You play all the time. So I'm not sure what he's doing. I don't know if the 8-ball goes in the side or if it doesn't. I mean, the way he played it makes me think it does, but
Right.
it's
Yeah,
tight
hard to
for
tell.
sure.
Lines it up like it does.
Let's see here, Corey. You stay down, hit it good. That's okay.
Yeah,
Good shot.
hit it good.
That game, while we were chatting, we'll get more into the match now. I just wanted to kind of talk to Jeremy and let you folks hear kind of what he does, but that was a weird dynamic. I think they both missed the ball they shouldn't have, and I think Randy miscued then on the next time when he got up, and then Corey ran out from there. So I mean, this is you look on paper and you say, okay, probably Randy, but now Corey's got a 2-0 lead. You're going, well, all right, it can go either way now. Randy's got to get on the board, and I can guarantee he's not happy right now with himself.
Yeah, the biggest thing for me is thinking about Corey's game. Right now, he can't get too comfortable.
Right.
Someone with Randy's experience, he can make it hurt if you make a mistake right now. So Corey needs to just stay focused and take advantage of every opportunity he has, and you don't want to make any mistakes right now.
Yeah, Randy's the type, you miss a ball, and Randy's the type of guy it'll count for 2 games, not 1 game.
Correct. Yeah, exactly.
Just got to stay focused here. So Corey's a big believer in the second ball. Are you a second ball break guy on the diamond or a head ball break guy?
I hate second ball break, but if I am desperate and can't make a ball head ball, then I will switch.
Yeah, it doesn't pay to keep breaking dry, right? Like that doesn't make sense.
Exactly.
So he's a big second ball break believer. He makes that 8-ball. I'm not lying to you. I bet you 1 every 10 breaks that 8-ball will go in the pocket, which is that's kind of big because if you don't like the layout, you just pick up the balls and re-rack them and break them again.
Right.
Every time I do that, it seems like I break and scratch or break dry. Every time it's like a bad omen. I swear. I think he might re-rack them here because he's stuck on the 2-ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and he's going to.
Yep. Yeah, in this case, I don't blame him.
No. Oh, and Randy's like, "What are you doing?" And he's, "Oh, I didn't know you made the 8."
My biggest frustration with second ball break on a personal level is I don't spend the money on a break cue
to not hit him hard.
to not hit that head ball and earn it.
Yeah.
You know, a second ball break, I feel like I could do with a bar cue and get the same.
You can play with your playing cue for sure, not hurt the
exactly
tip for sure. Yeah,
exactly. You know, if you're going to spend money on a break cue, you want to be able to put that energy straight into the rack. And second ball break to me is not that.
No, I agree. And a lot of time, you know, I think I prefer the second ball break when I'm playing a stronger player, because it seems like the balls are going to be they're more inclined to tie up. You know, there's be more clusters and things like that. You know, you start popping them wide open against a better player, not getting out or breaking dry.
Right.
You're going to find yourself down fast.
Yep, absolutely.
So we'll see how he does here. Like I said, every time I re-rack him, it doesn't go well. So maybe for him it will, but he's got it down to a pretty good science. And there goes a dry break. It's like the pool gods know that you shouldn't re-rack them, and I don't know. Stripes are open. What do you think here? Shoot the 14 and bump that 13 out, and it looks pretty open, huh? He's got a good angle at it right now.
That's probably a good starting ball. That 11's questionable.
Yeah, I think it goes past the 2-ball. It's so hard to tell from here.
Yeah, right.
Is that your suit though? You're thinking. I mean, there's really not a way to take solids right now, right? Like I don't think the 2-ball goes past the 11.
Yeah,
you're banking the 1. You don't really got anything else.
4 balls in a fortress. Yep.
Yeah, he's gonna shoot this 14. And you can't really get in trouble here as long as you make the ball, because you got balls on both ends of the table right by the pockets that you can shoot if you need to.
Agreed. Ooh, that got a little spooky.
Yeah.
Now that said, you got that 15 up there to do.
He can run into it again.
Yep.
Yeah,
just
for sure.
Get it right out of there. 10 balls, your safe ball.
Are you ever with the way the 15 and the 12 are you ever shooting the 12 ball with a bunch of inside and trying to bump that out too?
Not horrible. That's not a horrible shot.
Just in case you do get stuck on that other side of the table, you know, I don't know. He's gonna.
No, I think
so. He's gonna play. He's gonna play that. Okay. This is, I think, is a little bit dangerous though, because if you do get stuck, like if you hit the 13 and it comes down and it ties up with these balls, like if it ties up with a 10 ball or something and it gets weird, then you don't have a shot, right? Like, see, that's what I'm saying.
Not in a good spot.
No,
I don't think you can see any of it. Yeah, the part I don't like about that is coming up from that end of the table. Now there's no balls at that end of the table.
Yeah, that's
so
what
if you left that ball there, not that he maybe has a cut shot or whatever, but at least he has a hit to where now he's kind of in a desperate spot.
I think he's playing at one off the rail, 13 in the corner off the cue ball off the rail. I don't think he's got anything else. It seems like what he's lining up for. Yeah, this has not been Randy's best, that's for sure. I mean, I would venture to say that he's normally the last rack and this rack that he's normally is gonna get out of them, that he just hasn't. And for him, hopefully he gets another shot here this rack. I don't know. I think if he left Corey on the 2-ball, I think I favor Corey to run out here.
Yeah, I'd agree. 2 balls is trouble ball.
Do you see any other problems coming? I mean, I think the 3 goes in the side, and that opens really. I mean, you can shoot the 5 at any time too, but it really opens those balls up.
Yeah, and sitting where I'm at, actually the 3, 7, and 5 all go in that upper corner.
Oh, the 3 goes past right in between them.
They all go.
Okay.
Yeah, he's literally just not quite straight on that 3. Tough to shoot over the 11, which is why he's doing the 6. But
do you struggle with that, or is that a me thing? I struggle when I'm shooting over balls. I don't know.
It's tough. It really is.
No, he'll shoot it. Yeah, he's perfect on and out. Looks like, huh?
Yeah,
He's
he's
shaking
got
his
plenty
head.
of options. 3 goes, 5 goes.
This is a big game because 3-0 is huge. 3-0, 2-1. That's one of the. It's a huge difference. I mean, at that point, you just have to win every other game, and that's. I mean, not that you want that mindset, but when you're playing a guy like Randy, you sure take as much cushion as you can.
Oh, absolutely. Especially an alternate break.
Right.
This is, right? Alternate?
Alternate break. Yep. So Kevin Dorn's asking, do you prefer to gamble, like a set up like a large gambling match, or do you prefer to play in tournaments?
So I am historically a tournament player. I will gamble. I'm not one of those that go out of my way to try to gamble, but if somebody wants to gamble with me, I rarely turn it down.
Somebody asked us a question last stream. It'd be a good one for you. What's the most amount of money you've gambled for, like on a one-on-one match?
The most I've done was 1,500.
50. And who'd you play?
Michael Perron Jr.
And did you win?
Unfortunately, no. I lost Hill Hill.
What was the race to?
We did a race to 25 at the Mad Apple, and I lost 25-24.
That's a bad loss. That's that to lose 1,500 on essentially one game, right? I mean, I get the longevity of the match, but that's tough.
I have had a lot of good gambling matches for small dollar amounts.
Mm-hmm.
Confident builders, I'll call them.
We beat Tyler.
Correct.
On the 9-footer
that
at the
actually,
ballroom,
I'd call
right?
that a bigger one. So the first one I remember, I played Dennis Arcolio. I played a big table 10 ball. He actually spotted me 2 games. He went to 9, I went to 7. The first set he hammered me. I think it was like 9-2.
Mm-hmm.
But I beat him 7-3 the next one. And then Tyler was probably my next biggest set. I ended up beating him on the big table 8 ball, 25-24 or 23, whatever the heck it was.
Close match.
Yeah, but still got it.
Yeah.
He made me pay for it the next time we played on a bar table. And he let me have it. But that's the way it should go. And, he's obviously the better player, so I was perfectly happy having him do what he did to me. But then I played Darren Appleton here like a month or 2 ago at Pitchers. He was doing exhibition matches, so there were only races to 3, so nothing exciting, but he beat me 10 ball, and then I played a big table 8 ball, and he never actually shot. I ran 3 in a row on him.
Nice.
And then actually this past weekend, which kind of a confidence builder for me, is Darren Appleton and Mika Immonen were at Pitchers, and they played that exhibition match.
Mm-hmm.
And Saturday night, when they got done, I played Mika races to 7 8 ball and split with him. He beat me the first one, and I beat him the second one. So,
some big time play. I mean, you could argue that Darren Appleton's a top 10 player of all time, right? Like he's had so many accolades and world titles, and Corey Peterson running out 3-0.
But for me, that experience, I'm never going to claim that I'm better than any of them players. I'm
Right.
nowhere close to the same caliber, but it gives me the mental confidence knowing that, in any given time, I'm at least able to compete. And,
yeah, right.
It's
especially in short races, right? Like most tournaments nowadays are really no more than a race to 5 at most, right? 5-6, that's it.
Yeah, and I had obviously last year a lot of people that I won the invitational here, playing Sergio in the finals, and Sergio got up at me in 7-1, and I ended up finding a way to win it, 11-9, and I'll never claim I'm better than Sergio, but I was given opportunities, and I was mentally able to stay focused, and that's what a lot of the game is taking advantage of the opportunities you have and not thinking you're ever out of it.
What do you do? What is your thing? And then maybe this will help people too. What do you do when you're not playing good? Like what keeps you in it where you might start playing good? Like what is there something that you think or something that goes through your mind or something?
It's
Because you don't come out firing all the time, right? Like
oh, correct. I'm notorious for digging holes. I really am. But I got to keep it in my mind that I'm never out of it. I need to just snap out of it. Every game's a new game, and mentally I gotta reset. Every game's a new game. Every opportunity is a new opportunity, and it's definitely not easy. But that's gotten me to a lot of places that I've gotten, and
sure.
it's a mental thing that I'm happy I've been able to get there. Even today, playing the pro event here, I ended up playing Abdullah Al Youssef here in the losers bracket, and he let me have it 4-0 the first set. And he got up on me, I think it was 3-1 in the second, and I was able to keep composure and got him 4-3, and he ended up getting me in the shootout. But, playing a player like that and being able to keep my mental game together, and, I made him earn it. It
Right.
feels good to be
Right.
able to do that.
Right. Exactly. So I think, it's 3-0 right now, but I mean, if you think this match is going to be a blowout, I don't see it. I mean, Randy's going to fight tooth and nail here. He's got a tough starter ball. He's broken the balls. He's made a ball, and he's not left himself well. He's on the bottom rail, jacked up a little bit over the 3 ball, I think, and looks like he's playing a 6-2 combo. Oh, it's a good shot. Oh, and he tried to break the balls out too, and he I think he put another one in there. And the 8 ball, he's he's made it tough. He's not gotten any good rolls, that's for sure. It's not the rolls of the pool gods have not helped him at all. You stop shooting balls in at this point.
Yeah, if I don't see a clear
'Cause I'm not seeing
path
it.
to breaking out, yeah, I gotta back off. I like his shot there because he had so many clusters that even if he didn't make it, he's probably not going to sell out. To where now, yeah, it's getting tougher. We'll see what he comes up with.
See, I hate if he's shooting the 7 ball here because I'm thinking like that's his breakout ball. If you're gonna go for it, you got to get a back angle on the 7 and run into those balls, right? Like
Now maybe he has enough angle on the
The
sixth,
sixth.
or if he can go up into that mess, and who knows what happens. Still a gamble, but almost looks like he might. Kind of what he looks like he's lining. Yeah, I think he's lining up. I think he's going to try to drill this 6 and.
I don't like this because I don't like coming back. That 3 ball's like literally on the bottom rail in the middle of the rail. Like that's tough to get back on.
Yep. Yeah, definitely tough.
Now he's tied to 7's tough to go, and
Yeah.
he's hooked right now anyway.
Yeah, it's a tough. Yeah, well, he just looked up.
That's like
Yeah,
a specialty
he just
thing.
looked up. Yeah.
So Harold's asking who's in the booth again. It's Jeremy. He'll say his last name because I'm not going to say it wrong.
Fedkin Howard.
Yep, that's who's in the booth with me, and he's given us some good insight on what he's done to get to the level he's at, and some good insight on this match so far. Corey's been taking advantage of the mistakes that Randy's made, and that's kind of been the story of this match so far. Randy hasn't gotten very many good rolls. He's went for breakouts on balls and not gotten good on them. And that's really been the story so far. It's 3-0. He's stuck right now too. I don't know. I mean, he can see he's going to get a good hit, right? Like he can see the 3 ball.
Right.
Is he gonna try to cut the 3 ball? I mean, I don't know. It just looks like it's tight to the rail too, and the bank's tough past the 13 ball.
Yeah, this is a tough spot because even if he plays safe, hitting a 3 and leaving down here, Corey's got ways to just bury him with his 9, 11, 12 here. I mean, Randy's still in a tough spot.
He just said, I don't have a shot. He said, I don't know.
Yeah, it's not a good spot to be at all. The only thing going for him is that 8-ball still tied up. So even if he leaves Corey, Corey's got to earn it because he's got to get that 8-ball open.
Mm-hmm. No other problems I don't see for Corey, though.
Correct.
Because
yeah.
I'm seeing if he can get started and get down by the 13 and shoot that 14 and come and break that out and still have the 10 ball as a backup if he gets stuck on that side of the table.
Right.
Yeah, Randy's in a really tough spot right now. So it looks like we got 109 viewers right now. So if everybody could please like, share, follow, subscribe. Really helps the stream out. It keeps us doing this. So if everybody could do that, appreciate that. I don't know why he's just going to try to stick him on the 11 ball. I don't know.
Yeah, this is a tough spot. I'm not sure what he's going to try. Slow roll it and just leave him down the end.
He's trying to, yeah.
Yeah. Not horrible because
No.
at least he leaves a 3 down here to
not be
at both
safety,
end,
right? Yeah, he's
right.
got balls on both ends, right? And if you're Corey, what do you? I'm almost shooting the 11 towards the side pocket and trying to put it in front of the side pocket as an extra breakout ball for the 8-ball if you needed it, right? I that's what I see. That's what I'd be doing.
Hard to see the angle. The other thing I see is if you can slightly cut the 9 up and then send the cue ball up between the 11 and 12, and Randy can't see a ball.
Oh yeah, yep. Then he'd be forced to kick at the 3, right? Yeah. So Corey's gonna attack it. This is a tough shot on the rail, a little bit of a cut. Oh, he's hit it good.
Yep. Yeah, and for me, I'm aggressive, so I have no problems with that at all.
Sure. I think he's hooked. He's hooked. He can't see the 14. That's what he was looking at, to see the 14, because he was going to play it,
right,
the cue ball 2 rails into the 8-ball and break that out. So now he's going to have to change gears, and it looks like he play the 11 ball here. He's played 12.
I'm going to say 12, trying to get the same shape.
Got the same shot.
Yeah, I'm going to say, you're going to try to clear this out unless that 10, I doubt it.
You got to leave a ball down there, though, for that breakout, right? Just in case.
Yeah, I agree. Not a fan of cleaning these 2 balls out.
Oh, he chopped it. He's okay. He's going to tie up more balls.
Yep.
And Randy's not happy about about it.
He's laughing.
Now, as Randy plays it, does he shoot the 4 and come off the rail and put the cue between the 8 and the 4 ball? Is that the play here?
That for me, I agree.
Oh, he's banking it. He's mad. He's going. If he makes the bank, though, he'll be good on the 5 to break the 7 out. And the 8-ball does go past the 14 off the rail. So I mean, I get it. But you sell out too if you miss it. He didn't miss it. That was a good shot. Thing is you got to get so good on the 7 to be able to come back down the table.
Yeah. I've never seen Randy be a safety player, so to see him be offensive right away, it doesn't surprise me any.
No, the ball came out. Let's see what he's getting here. Did he come all the way? Nope, he's stuck. And the 9's in the way of the other corner pocket now. Well, I see a bank shot. You see a bank shot? That's what I see. Yeah.
Ooh, if he can see the 3.
Let me know if I get a roll. Let me know.
So Randy just said to us, "Let me know if I get a rolling." We were just talking about that he's not been fortunate with his breakouts at all. Are you banking the 3? I was thinking banking the 7 here, because even if you bank the 3, there's no pocket. I guess maybe it goes by the 10, but
all right.
Randy says they say I was lucky as ever. I don't think so. He says.
Now, even with the bank on the 7, it's tough to get back down to the 3. I mean, he's still in a tough spot to me.
Yeah.
The only good news is that 9-ball makes that corner
It's
pocket
a big pocket.
big.
He's gonna have to come with it here.
Right.
He's got a weird angle too. It's not just a straight bank. Oh, he hit it perfect. He hit it too good.
Saved himself.
Well, if he wasn't rolling good before, he's definitely not rolling good now. He's laughing. Oh,
Yeah, tough spot. Good shot.
it just shows you, all level players. Like this is, like I said, this is one of the best players ever playing Wisconsin, and you can see just when it's not rolling good, it's not rolling good. I always say, like when it rains, it pours too, right? Like you
Right.
never just get one or two bad rolls in a match. Normally, if you're gonna get bad rolls, it'll be the whole match. You just try to avoid getting those.
Yeah, and mentally, that's the toughest part about the game is being able to overcome that.
2 rails. 2 rails on the
That's-
side.
That's what it looks like.
And the thing is like Corey's gonna get out, right? Like if he gets back to the
Should.
table, he's getting out.
Yep, should. Unless Randy gets some kind of weird roll here. That's if he misses, obviously. Makes it, you never know.
It was a good try.
Ooh, this could get spooky. Well, I can't tell where the 10 ball is, but I'm not sure you can see the 9. Sometimes that's what it's about, getting a hit.
Just getting a hit, just surviving, right? Absolutely. Oh, Corey's gonna get down and fire at the 9. It looks
Gotta
like.
be close, yeah. Gonna make him earn it. Make him think about it.
No, he hit it well.
Yeah.
So Randy almost got a roll.
Right?
Not quite though. I don't foresee any problems here. This is just kind of straightforward. You play this 2 rails out or just come off the bottom or the top
no,
rail?
2 rail.
Yeah, 2 rails for sure. Oh, he played it 1. See, I was thinking he was gonna come 2 and out too, but it's okay. Looks like he'll just draw this back a little bit and shoot it in the opposite corner. Yep. All right, 4-0. I'm surprised Randy's not taking a break. Like with everything, all the bad stuff that's happened here in this match, I'm surprised he's not getting up to
Yeah.
use 5 minutes up.
Yep, agreed.
Do you do that quite a bit? Like when you're playing a match and things are just the way they're going for Randy, is that pretty common to say, all right, we just need to go wash my hands and
Yeah, there's merits to that. I've never been that way. If I have to take a break, it's legit. I got to go to the bathroom, whatever. But some players definitely do that. They use that opportunity, that allowed break, just to walk away, change the pro quo, whatever, however you want to word it.
Sure.
And actually, not to say it's bad, but Randy's notorious for it. He's been one that will walk away from a match quite often just to get that break, to bathroom, whatever you got to do. And I agree, it's a little surprising he hasn't done that.
Just a reset button, and like you said, whether it's right or wrong, if you actually don't have to use it,
Right.
is another thing. But it's definitely there, and it's a tool that people use. And if it's a tool that people use, you can't blame them for using it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, to me, if it's within the rules, nothing wrong with it.
All right. What do you see here? I see the 15 end of the 2 ball. That's kind of where I'm starting here. I'm not shooting stripes.
Yeah, it's kind of a tough spot, in all honesty.
Because the 6 ball is tough too to go, right? Like it's
Right.
not the easiest, but everything else is wide open. So I don't know if
Yeah,
if there's a way where you can get the 15 to stay where it's at when it hits the 2, where the side pocket's still available for the 6 ball.
Judging by the angle, if that 15-2 is dead, it looks like a little angle. I'm probably drawing off the 15, trying to bump that 6 out. You
Yeah.
got the 7
As a back
in the side.
Yeah.
And if you're lucky, you really hit it good. That 6 goes between the 9 and 10, and then you're wide open.
Oh, so Corey's wife Jen, who's awesome. She's one of those people that support her spouse playing pool. She's like, is it just me or is Corey extra handsome tonight? Um, we'll leave that to you.
I haven't had enough captain to say that, but
Yeah,
we'll go with it. Ooh, I like his thought, and he hit it really good. Just unfortunately underhit it.
but he's okay, great, because he can get on the 4, and then it still goes in the
Yeah, if
side
that
pocket.
6 goes in the side,
It
absolutely.
goes, yeah.
Yep, he at least gave it an option. Agreed.
That's what he's looking at right now. And if he can get a good angle on the 4 and do it now, because then he can just roll it in and have the 1 ball. You know, you don't really have to do anything with the cue ball. Just get it past the 9 ball, and he should be out.
Right. Yep.
But that's it, depending on if he's got an angle to get on the 4 ball here. I don't know what he's looking at here.
Yeah. Asking for a little bit of perfection here, but can be. That's next step.
That's yeah.
Got to be close.
I think he's got a little bit of a back angle going towards the 6 a little bit, but I think if he hits it soft enough, just pocket speed, he should be where he wants to be.
Yeah.
And the thing is if he gets good on it, he can also draw it out of there too. Shoot,
right.
You know, draw it out and be straight in on the 1 ball. I don't think he has to bump it. I think he can slow roll it enough to not. Another option is if he gets straight on it, he could shoot the 6 ball off the 5 ball, right?
Well,
That's a big pocket down there.
Yep, agreed.
That's what he's going to do. He's going to be okay.
Yep. Got to take it out the 5.
And you can hit it pretty soft too, you know. He's natural to come past the 9, and he can hit it soft enough where that 5 ball is going to stick down there where you want it to.
Still going to call the side.
Oh, I don't like this. I'd shoot it.
Oh, that's a tough shot.
I'd shoot it in the corner. There's no ball to help him with this either. You know, there's no backboard there. Yeah, I would have played it off the 5 ball. Randy's going to get out here. He's got it. Randy has to get out here, being down 4-0. I'm pretty sure the 8 ball goes there. It's not between the 5 and the rail.
Yeah, he's got an open table. Unless you can't see it, that 10 ball's the first ball, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only ball holding you back.
That's what he's shooting at too. Yep.
Yeah, bump that 13. Now you're open.
Yep. One thing I like about Randy though is he's gonna make Corey pay for this, and what I mean by that is he's gonna take his time, make him think about an extra few seconds that he didn't get out, you know, and what's the play here? 13-14, right? Or no?
Yeah, I don't like that 14.
No. No, he's playing.
15's not great either, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Anytime you got a ball close to the center.
I don't like where he's gotten for the 9 ball, really. Like on the rail, a little bit of a cut. That's always tough when you're on the rail.
Anytime you're on a rail. I think he heard you. Just kidding.
I hope not. I hope he didn't. I try to. Well, I don't know, because when you try to talk to people out there, this glass, like Corey was racking the balls before we started, and I said, Corey, I was trying to get his attention, and I was talking pretty loud, and he couldn't hear me.
All right.
I'm sure I'll hear about it if he heard me say that if after the match. I don't think he did. I think he just I think he just got in a weird spot. I hit it well.
Yeah.
Just play the last 3 balls in the same pocket, right?
Yeah. If he's got a good angle in a 15, yeah, a little bit of a draw stroke.
Yeah.
And natural off the 14. Yeah.
Randy's going to get on the board here. Yep. That's a good shot.
Yeah.
All right, 4-1. Randy's break. That's all I can ask for right now.
Dog gonna get skunked, didn't it?
Randy just looked over at us and said we thought we were gonna get skunked, and I don't know. I still think this match isn't over. I've seen it too many times. Randy just plays too good. Corey's got to kind of just forget about that last game, selling out like that.
Yep, agreed.
He's played well. He's taken advantage of the mistakes, right, of Randy's, and that's why we're at 4-1. You just got to stay in the moment here, like you said.
I said that out. What was Jerry second hour do? He didn't run out.
So, I don't know if you folks.
Thanks. Oh yeah.
I don't know if you folks heard that. So Randy just came over and he said the only reason I got out there is because Jeremy. I thought about Jeremy, and Jeremy, what would he do? And he would run out. So that's why I ran out. So that's what he said. He's always in good spirits, though, right? Like,
and again,
nobody likes to get drilled, and he's down pretty big here, and he still has a good attitude. And
right. That's what I've liked about Randy for a lot of years. He's always had a really big respect for my game, and I don't feel like I've ever done anything to earn it. He's always respected my game, and him and I have a mutual respect for each other, and just we root each other on. I'm not rooting against Corey because obviously him and I have some history throughout the years, but yeah, Randy and I have gotten along for so many years now that.
I gotta hear this. What's the history with Corey? You guys, because you guys always play some of those little like bar tournaments. Because he was from like Adams Friendship area, and that's where you're from too, right? Or close to?
No,
you play out
played
there
up
a lot?
there.
Yeah,
I played up there. Yeah, between state tournaments and some of the little tournaments up in the Adams area and all that, we've ran into each other quite a few times, and neither one of us are shy from the cocktail, so we'll, spend a lot of times at the bar. And
he's getting. I don't know if it's because him and I hang out so much now, or if it's because he's getting older. But he don't pound them like that no more. He just doesn't. I don't know.
He's
I'm not a big drinker either. Not a big drinker, and I'll have a few cocktails, but or maybe he's just getting old and he doesn't like to be hungover. I don't know. It could be either or. This is a tough rack. I don't like trying to run out here.
Oh yeah, it's so many clusters.
Right.
Where do you start?
Right.
If you're confident, I think that 2-ball's a start. I mean, you make the 2 that you're that 15-5, you own it.
Right.
I think from here anyway.
Yeah, no, look, it might go off the rail.
Right, hard to tell for sure.
Well, that helped Randy, I think, more than it helped Corey breaking that ball. 6 don't go past the 10 still. The 4 is in a worse spot than it was. The 11's out, so you can break that ball out now.
Right. But again, if that 15's tied up, again, from where I'm sitting, I can't tell.
There's room to go off the rail first.
Yeah, that changes it. I'm going to say if he owns a 15, then he can play pretty much any safe here and not be worried. But if that 15 goes, well, now you got to think about it.
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure what the play is here. Do you see? Here's the thing you could do. Do you shoot the 6 into the rail and try to put it on the 11 ball just to create another problem?
Good.
I mean, I'm just trying to think of a way you can create another problem for Randy. It makes it tougher to run out.
Yeah, at this point, that's almost all you can do is just make it tougher.
Right. Something tells me like he's gonna shoot the 7 bank into the 3. I don't know why. I'm looking at it and I'm going. It just seems like a shot Corey's shooting here. I don't know why, but it's what I see. I like the 6 tie up the 11, but
well, to me, there's 2 trains of thought. Do you make it worse for both of you, or do you try to break something of your own out?
Mm-hmm. See, I don't like.
We'll see what he's doing here.
I really don't like this. Yeah.
Oop. Yeah. Making them both was not great.
No, I think he banks the 7 ball. Yeah. I just something about the. I just knew he was going to shoot that shot somewhere down the line. Like just it's there. Just knowing him, he likes to bank balls, so he hit it not good. There's still some work to be done, but it's definitely a lot easier than it was for. I didn't like making those the 3, and then obviously didn't try to make the 5. But I didn't like. I just like kind of leaving the balls on the table and tying something up and trying to grind out the game. I'd say Randy's biggest problem is what? I mean, the 14 ball. It's in a weird spot. I mean, because the 9, you got the 11's right there to break it out. The 10, you can use the 10 ball to break out the 9 ball as well.
Yep.
I don't like that as much because then you're you risk tying up the 9-11, but
Yeah, at this point, a lot of it will depend on where he ends off this 12 ball.
where do you think he's trying to? You think he's trying to get good on the 11, or like what is, or to good on the 10, or what are you? I mean, where are you trying to play shape to here?
To me, I'm trying to get. You can't get center of the table, 8 balls in the way, but almost center because that, to me, that angle on 11 coming off and just getting that 4 out of the way, opening up that 9 and 10. That gives you options. That actually ain't bad because you did the same thing and you avoided the 8.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he'll shoot the 11 from there. Ooh, maybe not. Perhaps he almost looks like he's laying up 13, which is
15.
surprising.
He's gonna try to run into the. Maybe just makes it 13 and gets a better aim. See, no. This goes back to what we were just talking about. Where now, if he shoots that 11 ball in and gets stuck on the 9 ball, he don't have a backup ball.
Yeah, I
right?
agree. I'm a little surprised at that. I would have shot the 11 first.
Or is he gonna try to run into these now with the 13? No, he's just
going to do the same thing we had, just
2 balls
the other
later.
end,
Yeah.
yep. If you get good, this isn't horrible. Just
It's so
unfortunately, you got to get good.
It's so hard to get good though because you push that 4, it's gonna go towards the 14 ball, and if it ties up to 14, then you still got a problem.
Yeah, agreed.
If anybody can get out here, Randy can get out here. He's got it in his head that he's got a plan, so we'll see what he does here. A lot of the rack's gonna depend on this shot.
Oh. If he doesn't have the 9, that's a bad roll.
Oh, that's a terrible
That's a
roll.
tough roll if he doesn't have the 9.
He's hooked and he's not happy about it. That's a bad roll.
Yeah, that is.
And
tough.
he did so well. Just he didn't hit when he broke the 9 out. He didn't hit the 9. He hit the 4 perfect, and then he even pushed the 14 out with it to make it go easier. And that's what he's left with. And that.
Yep, and I think he's on the 6 to where he can't even see the 9.
He can't. That's what he looked and said something to us. He can't see the 9.
That's tough. But back to our original conversation. That's why
if he had
having
the 13
those balls
ball
at
down
the other
there,
end,
yeah.
hopefully you have options. And now, unfortunately, he doesn't. You know, for me, anytime I'm shooting a breakout shot, I'm always looking to have a safe ball or multiple safe balls. And, you know, he took his safe balls away down at the end of the table, which for me, that was not the right shot. Now, maybe seeing what he saw something different. Tough to say.
That was a good shot.
I wasn't in the same moment, but.
Unluckiest pool player I've ever seen.
Randy said he's the unluckiest pool player that he's ever seen. So Corey can see the majority of this 1 ball, which I don't know if he can or not. You would just push the 1 out and stick him on the 10, right?
Yeah, if he can see that, just stop shot it and see what happens.
Yeah, he's got enough of it. He's just going to freeze him. Yeah.
Yep.
What are you doing here? I'm just thinning the 10 ball and trying to put the cue ball back on the top rail.
Yeah, that's
I don't know what else you got.
I can't tell from the other angle if you can come down and seize on the 1. I can't tell from here.
Yeah. I think the 10 ball or the cue ball is too far ahead of the 10 ball to go that way to get them locked like that. Thing is, though, is if you barely move that 10 ball, right, like the 4's still tough.
Yep, agreed. That's what he looked at, too. Not a good spot to be either way.
No. Yep, he's going to thin it and put it on the top rail. Yeah. It's Oh, he left Corey the 6 ball here. That's what he was trying. He was trying to avoid the Corey being able to cut the 6, but it's a tough shot. You know, it doesn't have to make it. I mean, he's probably a favorite to make it.
Yeah, and even if he didn't have the 6, he had the 1, so that was a tough save.
Right.
To be perfect either way.
He hit it. He hit it good, and he
Oh yeah, could get interesting.
From the TV angle, I don't think it goes. Live, I'm not sure. I can't see. If it does, he's gonna shoot it now. He's shooting it now.
Yeah, you're not gonna get any better shape than you are right now. So
he's mad about it, but he's not hung it in the hole, so it's not gonna be. He's not gonna be able to chase it down the hole.
Yep.
So he's gonna have to break it out, and he doesn't really have a good shot right now. You know, he can cut the 9 on the side. He can cut the 9 in the corner. He's going to play safe here. I guess I don't know. You can't play carom safe, though, because this balls aren't set up that way. I mean, you could shoot the 14 and the 1 and try to bring the cue ball back up the table, I guess, again. It's tough.
Can't tell what he's lining up, but
I wonder if he's gonna shoot the 14 and the 1 and try to make the 4 ball at the same time and leave him hooked on the 7. No,
I think he's trying to. Oh, he didn't make the 1. That was bad. He makes the 1. He's trying to leave either straight in or not see the 7, and the 4 ball's tough. Even now, though, I mean that 1 ball's in a fortress. This is not a gimme.
What do you do here? Do you just shoot the 4 and put it in front of the pocket of the 10 ball? Like, so you have a ball hanging there as well, and then.
Yeah, it's a tough spot. At this point, I'm trying to get something over to that 1 ball just to be able to combo it in. I think I can't tell if you can even make the 1. I think the 14's.
I don't think you can make the 1, not without a combo or a camera.
Right.
That's why I said maybe put the 4 in front of the pocket of the 10, so if Randy does go to he can't go and just combo it because you'll be dead out with the 4 in the hole. I don't know. I mean, you can play the carom here and make the 1, but the 4 ball's going up table and you're probably hooked, so that's probably not the right shot either. I don't like that shot.
There's no easy shot from here that I see.
Right. Again, guys, appreciate you out there watching. Got 108 viewers. If everybody could like, share, follow, subscribe, so we can keep doing this for you guys. Really appreciate it. Appreciate everybody watching, tuning in.
All right, I need Corey Jinkford and Jason Sorum. Jason Sorum and Corey Jinkford for the tournament game.
That's what I seen. He didn't do good on it though, because now it's on he needed it to not be on the side rail. He needed it to be in the middle of the pocket where he can make it. Randy's gonna go ahead and now with what's going on, where he left it, I didn't think he was gonna leave him that side of the 10 ball. I would just go in now and just shoot the 10 into the 4 and make that.
That 4 being on the rail right like that, I'm not sure what he's
But
got to work with.
it doesn't hurt you though if you miss it, right?
Oh, correct. Right.
As long as you don't touch that 14-1, I think that's the shot. That's what he's looking at here. And he could really put Corey in trouble if he does make it. He could lock him behind the 9 ball if he does make it, and Corey's in trouble. Then at that point, can't see the 7, can't make the 1.
That is a well
Right behind
hit
the
ball.
9. Wow, that's a good shot. Corey's in trouble here. I mean, I shouldn't say Corey's in trouble because he's still got that 1 ball there. But if you give a ball in hand here, that's going to be really easy to come out of there.
Yep.
You know.
Yep. Agreed.
Because I think Randy's just going to go ahead. He would just shoot the 9 in the corner and bump that 14 into the 1, and it'll be on the 10 ball or on and be out. Or I guess if he doesn't get a hit, you could just play another safe, right? You get ball in hand, play a safe, and put him right back in the same spot with the 1 ball not being there. Corey needs to get a hit here. If he wants to win this rack, he needs to get a hit.
Yeah, agreed. There's lots of ways to get that 14 in past the 9, especially with ball in hand.
Right. He got a hit. That's all you can ask for there.
Yep.
It's a good shot. I mean, I would assume Randy's gonna put him in the same spot here, unless he can see the 4. If he can see the 14, he's gonna make the 1 ball. If not, he's gonna probably just play the 10, cue behind the 9 again if he can't see it. I think he might be able to get the edge of it.
Yeah. Probably going to play a pretty good safe if he hits it well.
Right behind the 9 again goes the cue ball.
9 and 8 are a huge couple of blockers.
Oh, he hit it well. Randy's so funny. He goes, "Oh, it went." One rail, kick it in the corner down here by the 10 ball. Yep. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say if he doesn't make this somehow, he's gonna lose the game. Getting a hit here now. Getting a hit really doesn't do much good, unless you're gonna take away the. Yeah, you're gonna take away the behind the 8 ball and only let him see the 10. But I don't. It's go time. No.
Ooh. I'm going to say it's going to take a couple of 6 rolls, and I think he got 2 of them.
Yeah, I don't think he can. I don't
10
think he can.
tied,
Yeah.
and I don't think he sees the 14.
You just go ahead and just let him. You just let Corey stab at it now, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, you still own the table, but still, that's
like I'm not trying to break the ball. There's too many bad things. There's more better things that can happen if you let Corey go at the ball again than there is.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if he's got room for the 10, that's not horrible.
I don't like it. I think it's tough to play shape here. Matt Strong had a shot like this the last match on the stream, and he 2-timed the rail and scratched in the same pocket. I think he's pretty straight. I liked letting Corey go at it. See what happens. And he might. He can just because he made the 14 doesn't mean he's got to go after it. He can play safe here too. You know.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
He doesn't have to. He didn't like it. He's going to punt here. Yeah. I think it's a good move.
safe. He knows it. He knows they're playing safe.
That's tough to say because I mean, yeah, this is going to be interesting because technically, if he was gonna shoot a shot, that was the shot that you would think he was shooting because
Yeah.
it was more likely to go in that pocket. But now Corey's saying you didn't call it, and I'm surprised. I'm surprised Corey's not getting a ref on this one. To be honest with you, because it makes a difference in who shoots this ball and what's going to happen.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why I played Scott. I wouldn't shoot this. Would you shoot it? What would you do? What would you do here with your opponent didn't call? He didn't call safe. You know, to say, "Oh, I was playing safe." I mean, but technically, that was if you were going to shoot the ball and the way he shot it, that was the pocket he was going for. I mean, what do you?
Yeah, it's such a gray area because for me, I know he was playing safe, so it's hard for me to hold him on it. It really is a tough gray area right there.
Corey can play a good save here, I think. Within the 10 ball and Jerry Moser says no. He would have said no safe. What would the ref do there?
All honesty, I have no idea. That is a
It's a really good question, right?
that's yeah, tough.
Like I'm thinking if Corey went and got a ref, that the ref would make the guy shoot again. I just feel I don't know. Like for him, because Randy says, "Well, you knew I was playing safe." Well, how did I know you were playing safe? You never said anything.
I agree.
It's tough either way.
Yeah.
Can I get Susie Quayle and Jen Oak to the tournament guests, please? Susie Quayle and Jen Oak to the tournament guests.
I think you can get a safe here. You thin the 7 and try to bring the cue ball 2, maybe 3 rails behind the 8 ball. What's he doing? Oh, shoot. Corey's solids. I thought he was stripes. That was my fault. He's going to freeze him to it.
Randy stops and just really.
Corey's going to say something to Randy after this game. You watch. If Randy wins this game, he's going to say something. I'd be surprised if he doesn't. Oh, he missed? See, now I'm playing safe here. I'm just trying to play safe behind the 7, hit it real soft. I'm not trying to bank this ball. Make him earn it right at that point. Corey's more an aggressive player, but I'm playing safe here. I'm making him kick the, it's an easy kick shot, but is it though? Because it's not like it's hanging in the pocket. If you hit it full, it's not going to go. It's going to go off the point. Yeah, I didn't like that. Sold out. Just Randy's like he's just funny. I don't know. You watch him play. He didn't want to bump the 8 ball there, but he did, and so be it. It's gonna be 4-2. See now that's something Randy shouldn't do. Now he's poking the bear. Corey wasn't gonna say nothing to him. Corey wasn't gonna say nothing to him, and he didn't. And then Randy came up and said, I wasn't calling that." You see, he should just. If Randy would have just said nothing here, they wouldn't even be arguing about it
Right.
because
Yep.
Randy was the one that brought it up. It's
Yep.
4-2.
Agreed.
Everybody on the planet knows I was playing safe. Randy just said to him. Oh, don't scratch. Oh, this is a good rack. The balls. This will not be a long rack. The balls are not tied up this rack.
Right.
Go ahead.
Hard to tell the start ball from here. If he's got the 2, I like the 2. Follow it far enough, get the 4 or 5 out of the way, and looks pretty good from there. It just tough shooting off the rail.
So, you know Randy better than most people do, right? Now, Brent Schultz comments and said if that was the other way around and Corey shot that ball and didn't call safe, that Lamar would have blew up and made him shoot it. What do you think?
I will not argue that. It's such a gray area, and you know, some players are really good at utilizing those little things in the rules, and tough to say how it have played out.
So he took solids here, so I'm thinking I don't really see any problem balls. He shoot the 3 ball next, right?
Yeah, I think he gets the 3 ball, which I'm pretty sure he just did. You know, that 1 ball's a little bit weird, but if he can get on that 1 ball somewhere before the last ball, I think he's all right. Pretty sure that's what he's looking at right now. That 1 ball is really the key ball of this rack.
I need a match after this. I'm trying to look to see what's best because it's another winner side match. I don't want to put whoever wins this one.
Pretty good angle right now on that 5. I think he's figured the 1 ball out. He just gotta stroke this ball in and
Right here, this one was
finish strong.
W5.
Ooh, might have got a little funky there. We'll see what he does.
W52. It's either Kendall or Kotnick versus Sean Henning. It's supposed to be at 10:30, but yeah, that's fine. Well, it looks like he's done pretty well. The Navic. Now he's got just looking for a quick nudge on the 9 here, huh?
Probably not
Oh, he
even.
doesn't even. Oh, he hit it perfect. Wow, he hit it really good.
Tough part here is I'm not sure you can hold this for the 8 1/4. I think he's got to do something with the cue ball. See what he does. That's why he's thinking about it. A little more angle to just hold it for the 8 ball up. Maybe come across like he looked.
This is touchy. Like,
At 15 is
it's
size
a big
of a
ball.
bowling ball.
Yeah. Oh, he hit it perfect. Right past it. That's a good shot.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's nice. Got to stay down and make
Yeah.
sure you make the ball.
That's pretty good out.
Yeah, it's a good out. So
That's
5-2.
nice out.
That puts Corey on the hill. So so that brought up a lot of. All of a sudden, the comments blow up after that happened here. So let's read through some of this here. So Jay's saying he knows he has to call a safe if playing safe. Corey should have called the ref. Dale Lorenz says good sportsmanship will prevail. Corey knew Randy was playing safe and didn't call a ref. If a ref would have been called, Corey would have been given the nod and Randy would have had to shoot. And then Maynard says he definitely should always call safe. Rules are only that banks and combinations have to be called, so call safety or you're shooting. So it seems like everybody says, and I guess I'd have to go. I might go ask one of the professional referees when I see one what they would call on that, just to see, because that's interesting, because it wasn't obvious, but it wasn't not obvious, so that's interesting. 5-2 score.
Today Terrell Bernardo and Jesse Seabail. The tournament, please. Jesse Seabail.
Made one.
Terrell Bernardo.
Where's the cue ball going? Top rail. So Solids is open.
Yeah,
And I don't think he's got a good
shot,
starting
right.
ball on him. I mean, it's really tough to take stripes here because that 12 and that 14 are so weird. Maynard says, how can it be obvious and not obvious? I mean, I don't know. It was just touchy. But moving on here. He's gonna shoot. What's he gonna do? Shoot the 13, then shoot the 10 ball in the side, go past the 9. I don't know if it goes. Oh, probably the 15 ball. Never mind. I just itched my nose and fucking oops, and Randy just yelled at Kendall for that. I'm gonna wave to him. He's gonna be. That's what he's telling Corey right now. It's unbelievable. That's not like I was trying to shark him or not. He's so sorry about that. Yes, my bad.
He's laughing. He's laughing.
It's glass, just letting you know I can see. Oh boy. He's gonna blame me for missing that ball and losing the match. You watch. If he loses,
Better than me. I mean,
son of a gun! No, you don't understand. That's exactly what happened with Kendall. He was playing, like I said, for third, and he was shooting a 10 ball, and Kendall rubbed his nose. Like, I mean, I wasn't trying to do anything to Randy there.
right.
My nose itched. I don't know.
It is, yeah.
He shouldn't be looking
It
up
is
here
what it is.
anyway.
Also, for me, with solids being where it is, I'm shooting this 4 ball, and I'm trying to get on that 5. If
A lot of
you can
inside
get that-
English, right?
Yeah, definitely
Yeah.
inside. And if you can get on that 5, you got that 3 ball up there. You got all kinds of options just to come around. That 5 ball is the only bad ball that can hurt you. Yeah, that's what he did there. So he may shoot the 7 first, but
Yeah,
To me, I-
that's if you shoot the 5 here, that's touchy to come make sure you have a shot. You know.
correct. It's just that 2 ball's in a fortress right now. If you
Yeah.
don't get the 5 out of the way, tricky part where he's at now is I think if he makes the 5, he might kick the 2 towards the 15. So it's still touchy. Be actually really nice if you could drift over to the 2 from this.
I didn't like hitting it.
Uh,
No,
too
no,
much of it.
yeah.
Bump it's good. Send it's not good.
So we're gonna have some late night pool action here for you. So after this match is done, we have I believe we're gonna have Sean Henning's match. It's a winner side. I think it's a final 8 of the winner side, and he'll be playing either Kendall himself or John Kotnick. So Kotnick and Kendall are playing right now, and the winner plays Sean. And I think we're gonna have that match on here for you. There's a couple other matches that we could have for you, but I want to try to get some new players. I mean, a lot of the players you've seen play on the stream already would be some of those final matches in the final of the winners bracket. So I think that's a good one to put on. We'll get Sean on up here or in the playing, and either Kotnick or Mr. Kendall Cook himself. So. What do you do here? You got to break it now, right? But how do you make sure you get a shot? That's the question.
Yeah, it's a tough spot because from here it almost looks like he's straight in on that 5. And even to get a good stroke on it to break the 2, you got to lean or yeah, it's not a good spot.
Oh, he's playing safe. He's gonna try to put him behind the 6 ball.
Yeah.
I just don't know what that does for you, though. Even if you get ball in hand, I'm not sure what the benefit is.
Oh, he hit that really good. Oop, maybe not. He might have. Yeah, he's got the 11-13.
Even if you got ball in hand, then what was that really gonna help you? Because Randy's not gonna touch that 15-10 and the 2, right? And
Right.
you're still not guaranteed to come out of there with a shot.
No, but at least ball in hand gives you a better
Better
angle than
chance.
you had on the 5.
Yeah. And this rack's still touchy for Randy because the 5 ball's still blocking the 12 ball and the 9 ball. And I mean, if the 12 goes in the side, it's no problem. But the 9 and 12 don't go. They don't go past the 6. They don't go past the 5. So the 15 ball is tied up. Like there's a lot of problems out there. So he's got to navigate
Definitely going to be a good out if he gets out.
for sure. He missed it. It's not going to hurt him though. I don't see it hurting him.
Nope.
So someone was saying that, I never mind. I don't even know where I was going with that. Sometimes you just talk and you just forget what you're saying. What's the play here? Is he gonna try to get out here? You shoot the 1 and try to get on the rail for the 5, or what do you? I guess I don't know. I don't like trying to get out here. You know, it'd be a good shot if you could somehow park the 1 ball in front of the 8 ball.
Right.
Because Randy won't have a good breakout ball for that. He can't bank it because it's kind of by the point. And then the next time Corey gets up, he can go ahead and get that 2 ball out of there, even if he doesn't, make it. It's got kind of like a safety net. I'm not sure what he's looking at. I don't know if he can maybe he can see the edge of the 5 ball.
Right. Shooting over the 11 is, even if you could see it, that
Yeah.
11 balls makes that such a tough shot.
Right. Three in the corner. Something to. Yeah, I'm not sure. I thought someone was going to tell me he was going to hit that soft and try to use the 1 ball to run into the 10 to break those balls out, but now, like, you can't just keep running your balls off here because.
Right. Yep. Absolutely.
You could try to break it out now, right, with the 1 ball. It's tough because you're almost trying to run into the 10 ball and have it separate that way, but at least then maybe you have a shot on the 6 ball. You're not completely
Yeah,
snookered. I don't know.
Asking for a roll either way.
Yeah. That's what he tried to do.
Yep.
Now he's moved the 12 ball where the 12 ball will go by the 5, and he's also opened up the side pocket for the 9 ball. What do you like here? You like trying to carry him the cue into the off the 2 into the 13 ball. It's tough too.
Yeah.
I don't
from
know.
Here it's tough.
I'm not seeing a shot. I'm not seeing a good safety, and I'm not seeing a good shot.
I mean, hit and hope, cut the 5 all the way up. I can't tell from here if it goes past a 6, but at least then you go into that mess and
it'll go.
get lucky.
You got to hit it perfect, like dead perfect.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be. I don't know where that 2 ball would go hitting that first.
No, I don't see it either. You staying here or are you driving home? You're not that far from here, are you?
Yeah, no, I'm 45 minutes away.
You got your team set up for WSPA and all that all set up already?
Yep.
You going back with your normal team?
No, actually, WSBA I'm shooting with, actually, part of my Vegas team. We shot VNEA for years and years, and a couple of newbies. I'm actually shooting the BCA team here starting tomorrow night. See how that goes.
And that's you and Mark Eifler and Mason.
Yep.
And Nate, right? And then Jen Sweeney.
Yep.
That's what I thought he was going to play. And it's actually not a bad shot if that gets... Yeah, he took the 11 away.
Yeah, it's not bad. Everything's open. Tough out for...
Can Randy... You think Randy can see the 9 ball? I think he probably can, huh?
Yeah, well, that's the shot, but yeah,
it's still tough to make.
Tester.
Especially when you're on your opponent's on the hill, you have to have it. You miss that ball, you're gonna be done. Because you're not gonna snooker them. The balls are too open at the pace. You're gonna hit the 9 ball. No, you're nothing good's gonna happen if you don't pocket it.
Can I get Jenny Schneider and Jan Leah to the tournament, please? Jan Leah and Jenny Schneider to the tournament.
Rhonda coming up tomorrow?
Nope.
Nope.
No, she's not coming up at all. I'm gonna take a state tournament off. kind of a tough angle here, trying to make the 9 on the side, which is a do or die shot. I can't tell if he cut the 15.
Back cut the 15?
Yeah,
Ooh,
I can't tell
doggy.
that. Going
Maybe go
towards
off
that
the
6.
5
Yeah,
and-
I can't tell what he's got to do.
You playing with Josh Hins at WSPA?
Yep.
He's mad that you called him a newbie.
He'll get over it.
Yeah, it's no good.
Well, he might have got away with
He
it.
did get
there.
away with it. Did you hear Randy? He shoots a shot at it. He goes, that was close. He goes, he's gonna stay in the match for another shot because Corey doesn't have nothing. I mean, it's
Ooh.
tough for Randy too because that 9's in a really bad spot now. It doesn't go past 8, doesn't go past the 6. But he's gonna buy himself another turn to make something happen.
Yeah, unless Corey comes with something impressive.
I don't even know what he's got. The bank shot or
2-5 combos there, but I don't know what the hell you're gonna do with the 2. I mean, 2's gonna come back over towards the 11. Your cue balls are going towards the 15.
calling the 5. He's playing the combo.
Yeah,
So the two goes past the 12 ball. So it's just a 2-ball combo, but it's extremely tough shot.
right. And again, it's where everything's going after it, even if he makes it.
Well, that wasn't so bad because I don't know if the 12 goes by the 5, and if it doesn't, now Randy's got he's got the 15 to play shape right now to it, but it's not easy. And that again, that 9 ball's tough because Corey's also taking the bank away from the 9 as well.
Yep.
$112 viewers right now. If everybody can go out, like, share, follow the stream, subscribe, really would appreciate it. I see Lucas McHenry just with a follow. Luke Waga with a follow. Appreciate you guys. If everybody else can do that, that'd be much appreciated. Really helps the stream out here. Randy's trying to navigate the 9 ball, I think, right now. How he can manage that one to get that one out of there. He's thinking about playing the 9 off the rail off the 8. That's kind of what he's looking at to see if he can get over there to shoot that shot. I think. I don't know. I think that's what he's gonna play here, or is he gonna maybe? Oh, what if he plays the 10 off the 8, opens the pocket up? Because that's still natural to get over for the 9 with the angle, right? He's back cutting it. That could be the shot. I don't know. Is that what you're seeing? 10 off the 8 to open the pocket up or get over for the 9, or?
It's not horrible. I hate moving the 10, especially with any speed, because you don't know where the 8 for sure is going to go.
Right.
And if you have luck like Randy does, he'll make that 8 and a side. So you don't want
The way this match has been, it might go that way too. If that's the outcome of that, and that's how he loses, we're gonna blame it on you. So this is getting on the 12 ball here. It's a good shot.
Yeah, hit it good.
He's gonna do like I say. He's gonna play the 10 and slide over, and he's gonna try to shoot the 9 off the 8. I think, because that pushes the 8 ball up the table, which you're guaranteed a shot then at that point.
Ooh. Oh, a little straight in for that though.
He wanted to be on the rail. He wanted a back angle to that ball to slide over. Didn't get there.
The other thing I can't tell from here is if he can get the bank. If the 9-ball goes clean past the 8.
Oh, maybe. No, I don't think so. That's not.
Not the way you hit that.
Well, I'll tell you what. He better. I think maybe his best option now is, even if he has to take an intentional foul, would be to push the 9 up and freeze it on the 6, because I don't think he's got. He's looking to see if it'll go. I don't think he's got that angle to go off the 6. We'll see. Thing is you're
Sending the 6 towards the 8.
yeah.
Not a big fan of this, but might go.
I think that's all he's got. If you want,
I agree.
to go offensive. Oh, he hit it good, but
Oh, you can't.
and it got out of the way. Hit it.
better.
Randy says, "Nice shot." You're kidding me. We play on 5-3.
Oop. I think Randy's got to go to the
Now he's taking his
little
break.
boys'
Oh,
room. Yeah.
he's taking his break.
Referee is Kyle Stoll and Dave Stark to the returning desk. Kyle Stoll and Dave Stark to the returning desk.
My mic just broke. All right, so Randy's on a quick break, so we're just going to take a quick 2-minute break. Stay with us, folks. 5-3 Corey right now. Okay, we're back. We had to take a little break too. So you're going to hear a different voice now. Mr. Matt Strong is with me, and we got one more match tonight, and he's going to be with me for it. But he's going to take over for the rest of this one. Jeremy had to, I don't know what he had to do, so he bailed. But
some captain he needed to discuss.
I think he was.
some things
I
with.
think he was saying. So he had a full drink, right? Now we went in here for about this match been going on 2 hours, about, and I think he drank like 2 sips of his drink. He's just been talking the whole time. He's like, "This isn't working for what I'm looking for." But we appreciate him coming in.
All right,
Get some good insight.
taking him away from his true hobby.
Yeah, that was a good hit.
Yeah. So we haven't had a whole lot here in this game thus far. Just kind of jockeying back and forth, moving balls, trying to get things in a position to run out. Not there yet, but
No,
this is where the chess match kind of comes into play.
so Josh Hinsey's looking to bet on the Henning match, but before he wants to bet on it, he wants to know what the over/under on Sean's Bud Light consumption was so far today, and I don't know the answer to that.
I think it was 72. That's what it was.
So Randy played a bad save there. There's still the 12 ball still tied up, the 10 ball still tied up. So I'm not sure it's going to hurt him. Corey's got balls around there to break the balls out though.
Yeah.
Starts with this combo.
Yeah. He should just try to hit this pretty close to pocket speed, get it to where he can shoot the 15 ball next.
So Josh, just so you know, Sean just came over because obviously he's on this table next, and he wanted to check the score, and he does have a Bud Light in his hand, so
Right.
there's that going for you.
Yeah.
Fred says, "Welcome to the booth, Matt." So
Well, thanks, Fred.
Fred will be with us tomorrow in
Yeah.
the team event. He got a bad angle there.
Yeah, he might still be all right. The thing is I don't know. He might be able to get the 2 in the side, or sorry, the 10 in the side
Yeah.
off this 13. But with 2 balls that are trouble,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of times you get to this point and you kind of have to make a decision on whether or not you're going to go after it or
Right.
you're going to lay up. Find
So-
a good safe.
I'm looking right now just to push the 13 to the rail and lock him on the 10 ball.
Yeah.
I think that's the play here.
Yeah, I would do the same. He's just got too much work to do yet, and not enough balls left. That's one thing when you're running the rack down, you start making those easy balls. If you've got trouble balls, you're really, really hurting yourself. Because basically all those easy balls are options to get your trouble balls out.
Right.
And Corey really didn't have any
It goes.
choice.
It goes.
I don't think it does.
He-
I think he was trying to hit that.
He's happy about it. He was happy he missed it. He gave the little
I
like
don't know,
oomph.
maybe, yeah. I think that motion was he was trying to hit it, but it looks like he's trying to go for it. So yeah, must go.
Oh,
yeah.
Now he's in trouble.
I don't know. The 12 might
You
go.
think the 12
I'm
goes? No,
looking
he
right at it, and I think he was trying to play into the deuce
was definitely.
there.
He just
Yeah.
gave the look away like, oh
Right.
man.
Yeah.
So that's one thing when you're commentating is you can't always see what's going on. The balls make it. Just look at the player's expression. They'll tell you if it's good or not.
Yeah.
So the last couple games, Corey's gotten. My personal opinion is he's gotten too aggressive.
Oh yeah.
And he's sold out a couple racks, and now he's kind of letting Randy back in the match.
Yeah.
And that's not what you want to do.
Right. Yeah, it's tough when you've got a guy of Randy's ability. It doesn't take much,
Right.
and all of a sudden he's right back into it. So
Is he cutting the 6 ball here? 6 ball in the side pocket.
I don't think so. I think the 6 goes by the 11,
Does
so he
it?
doesn't
Okay.
have to take it now.
Yeah, I see. I think
he's
you're
gonna
right.
play that deuce in the side, and as long as he floats up, misses the 8, he should be good to go.
I think he's playing the combo. 2-5 combo.
Oh,
That
yeah.
puts him dead
Okay.
puts him dead on the 6.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a good shot. Watch out. Yeah,
So
so all right.
just so you know, Randy's gotten some awful rolls this match.
Really?
Like he's broke pretty much the first 4 games. Every ball he broke into,
Yeah.
he was froze on a ball.
Oh, really?
It's been not great. Corey's not taking away from Corey. Corey's played good and
Yeah.
he's gotten out, but like Randy's gotten some bad rolls.
Oh yeah. He always handles it so well too.
Oh, it's great
when he gets those good rolls.
You know, you don't root for a guy to get a bad roll, but if you were, you'd kind of root for Randy, not because we don't like Randy, but
you're
it's
gonna get a
humorous.
show.
It's a show.
You're gonna
right?
get a show.
Exactly.
And he's good at it. Well practiced.
Mm-hmm.
Years of ranting. That's what he's known for. That and his 2 tips.
I don't get. Yeah, what's the story?
So that was that goes back to the Wisconsin Billiard Hall of Fame banquet. He was, I think it was the year that he was inducted. But he, so those I've known Randy for decades, literally decades. And it's funny because as loud and obnoxious as he is, like he's got that voice that you can hear from the other side of the room. Doesn't matter how loud he's talking.
There's no whisper.
No,
there's no such thing as Randy whispering.
No whispering with Randy. But anyways, regardless of that, he is scared to death of public speaking, like most people are. But I think it's a little extra with Randy. And so what happened was, he got up. Well, it looks like he's in pretty good shape here.
Yeah.
But he got up, and what he was going to do is, for his speech, he was going to give everybody 2 tips, on pool.
Oh.
And it literally, it took him, I would say, a solid 15 minutes to get through it. Like, he would get started with it and get nervous and lose his spot. Yeah. And so he said 2 tips, probably, I don't know, had to have been 100 times in that time. And so ever since, those that were there made that as a kind of a joke. But actually, one of the things, most people know, Randy recently, within the last few years had a couple strokes. And
so we had Randy last night for the 3rd place in the 10 ball,
right?
And then we've had Randy now with
I remember that
with Feckin. And that's come up. And the one thing I'll say is I can't believe for having strokes like that. Some people can't even function after that.
Yeah.
And he's back to this level.
Right.
Took 3rd in the 10 ball, still on the winner's side here.
Yep.
Like he's up. He's not. Of course, he's still not at that level that he once was, but he still plays so good, very good, and that's amazing to see.
Yeah. Well, and at the time, it wasn't that long after one of his strokes, so I'm sure that played a lot.
Right.
A lot of that, the struggle that he had there. But one of the things that I noticed out of that experience was, everyone was laughing because it was funny, but the thing is everyone really was laughing with Randy. Like,
of course,
everyone was, it got to the point where he was kind of struggling with what to say, and people would try to kind of help him along through it. And it was just a great testament to the pool community as a whole.
Sure.
We really do become family.
Mm-hmm.
We've known each other for years, and it was just a real cool experience. And anyone that hasn't been to Wisconsin Billiard Hall of Fame banquet, I really recommend going. It's just a great opportunity to see what I would say is the best part of this pool community that we have, celebrating each other, and you really get to see that community, which is really cool.
Yeah, absolutely. I was at the last one. I wasn't at Randy's, but I was at the last one, and really cool experience for sure. Just to hear some stories and things like that.
Yeah,
that was a good shot, and the balls are open for Randy now.
Yep. So now they're there. It's just a matter of maneuvering around and getting them in.
So Ty, is it Ty Stellman? That must be. Is that Frank? Is that?
Yeah, it's got to be Frank Stillman.
So that was his grandson. That's his grandson. So he said he was there, and his grandfather got inducted that year. And so Maynard's asking, what were the 2 tips?
I don't even remember. No, I don't remember. It took so long to get to him.
So Brent Schultz says, so wow, okay. This is the third time I brought this up in the stream between yesterday and today. Is he thinks like Lamar and Strickland are like cut from the same, like
Oh,
they're
yeah.
the same, and it's pretty true.
Yeah,
It's
they
pretty
have
funny.
some pretty similar
Yeah.
qualities.
I'd like to know the amount of cues like Randy's broken in his career, because like obviously like Strickland's up there like quite a bit.
I don't know. Like, he is known for his his tirades, but I don't know if I've seen him break a cue.
Interesting.
Like, his arms are always flailing around and he's yelling.
He talks to the pool gods
He
constantly.
does.
It's-
Yeah,
I love
yeah,
it.
and
That's my
everybody
favorite part.
else in the room too. Whether they want to listen or not. That was a great
That was
shot.
perfect.
Great shot. Really good stroke, especially that part where he jumped up and went on one foot afterwards. Very animated player.
Well, I tell you what,
Arez.
I tell you what, Matt. I see Mr. John Kotnick walking over here, so I'm thinking he beat Kendall, and it's going to be Kotnick and Henning.
Oh yeah,
That's what I'm
is
seeing.
that our next match?
It was Henning versus Kendall or John, whoever
Oh,
won. So
okay.
it looks like it's going to be John.
Yeah, that'll be a good match.
Yeah, I try to pick out the best ones that I can for each round.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You and Dan
So
didn't
you're
disappoint.
picking the one.
Yeah, I
Oh.
picked them all so far.
Oh,
And you know what?
great.
The first one went Hill, and guess what?
Yeah,
We're 5 balls away from the second one going Hill
That's
too.
true.
You
We have the score updated.
Yep, 5-4.
Okay.
Oh, the viewers,
Yeah.
they're wonderful about letting you know if you mess up. They'll let you know about it. So it's just we love it.
Well,
That's
they're
great.
actually paying attention.
Right.
This
Is he going to play?
kinda tricky. I think he's going
top
to
English?
Maybe slide over.
I don't like sliding into
A
the
little
9.
bit of low. Yeah, I think he's going to slide sideways
Oh,
here.
I don't like
Yeah,
that.
he did.
Oh, he hit it good.
Yeah, hit it great.
He's just going to come across table, right? Avoid the side pocket
Yeah.
and shoot the 1.
Yeah, I don't like spinning into the 15 here.
No.
But another option, I would say, going back and forth twice.
It's a bit scary, though, because the side pocket's there, you
Yeah.
know, coming between the 15 and 12
Yeah.
and the 8.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's putting any left on it. So, and the way he's those are the animations that you were talking about. His
yeah.
body language is looking like he's going to go back and forth here. Hit it good.
Look out.
Yeah,
Look
he's
out.
good.
He's okay.
He's good.
That's good speed control. Are you
Yeah.
shooting the 1 here? Are you shooting the 3 and then shooting the 1 on the side?
Shooting the 3.
And then the 1 on the
Yeah.
side? Because it's just natural shape.
Yep.
You just roll it
Yeah.
in. I agree.
But, in these situations, a lot of times people argue about, which way is the better way. Both ways will work here,
Make the balls.
So it just depends on what shot you're more comfortable with, too.
And the angle he's got on the 1, I'm not
Yeah.
sure what he's looking at here.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Okay.
definitely wouldn't have went that way, but
No.
if he's comfortable with it, it's the right way to go.
This is a touchy shot here. Like
Mhm.
a little bit. Like, I mean, the balls are sliding in a little easier. What's helping?
I think
but
he's got to play back
back and
twice.
forth. Yeah, so-
go past the 13 and then come out again.
And he
Yeah.
is too. Oh, and he hit it perfect. It's
Yeah.
going to be perfect.
Straight in.
Well, folks,
Straight out.
it's what we want. We're going to have a. Well, I'm not going to say it yet. We're not going to.
It's not always what we want. I didn't want that in my match.
I jinxed you. I
You
told
did.
you that. I told you that. Sorry about that.
Bunch of crap.
Uh huh. All
How
right.
much did Dan pay you to do that?
More than you did for
Yeah,
now.
obviously. Apparently $5 just doesn't cut it. Well, here we are, folks. Hill.
Okay, so I'm rooming with Corey tonight,
Oh yeah, right.
and I do not want him to lose this match because I'm gonna listen to it.
Why are you whispering in
I
the
don't want him to
mic?
hear me.
He's
Viewers
not going to hear you.
I don't want him to lose this match because I don't want to. I don't want to listen to it all
Well,
night.
you've got
long.
another match to commentate, so that'll give him time to settle down.
He'll talk about it.
Of course.
He'll talk about it still.
He's going to talk about it if he wins, either. So.
Yeah, but it's a much
Yeah, it's a
cheerful
different
conversation.
Yeah, that's true.
At least I don't have to talk him off the ledge, get him ready for tomorrow. All right, here we go. Hill.
One of the guys I used to shoot with always said, hit him hard and in the middle.
Uh-oh. It's dry,
Oh boy.
and the solids are pretty
Jeez.
good. I see the 5-ball is really the only problem. He's got
and
a big.
the 5-ball has pockets.
Oh
too.
yeah, you just got to get behind it.
Jeez.
Yeah, they're open.
This is not good for Corey.
No.
There's that body language.
Do you think that? So going back to the whole, I don't know if you were here for that. What Corey was telling you, where like Lamar made a ball and then whatever.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't.
Where he shot a ball into the side. Didn't call safe.
Yeah, and like Corey just kind of played it off because like
Yeah.
he had a big lead at that point.
Yep.
I wonder if he's gonna say something to him again about it if he loses the match, because at that point it's 5-2 and it wasn't a big deal.
Yeah,
But now
well, at
it's
that
become
point-
a big deal.
At that point, it's water under the bridge. You know,
Oh, it for sure.
what
it
are you
is.
gonna do?
I just wonder.
I
if
mean,
he
you
says
could.
something.
From what Corey explained, R just basically shot a ball into the side and said that he was playing safe.
And you could tell
Yeah.
it was safe, but like
Yeah.
it wasn't.
Yeah.
He made the ball and didn't call
That's
it.
a situation where if he would have called a ref, the ref
would have made him shoot.
would have made him shoot.
Yeah, I agree.
That's one of the things where it comes into what they call gentlemen's rules. Where you don't have to call obvious shots. But that's the other side of that coin.
Right.
Is you can't shoot a ball that is almost straight in.
Well, it was.
You know.
It wasn't almost straight in the
Well,
ledge, but
even so, even if it's
it was a tough cut.
if it's a 2-rail or something like that, that might be considered not obvious. But yeah.
I don't really see any problems here.
He's got to get the 5. Really,
I mean,
5 is the
right,
only ball he's
that's-
got to get on.
Yeah.
Everything else is right there. And the
Do you
7
do
ball.
you do it right now? You shoot the 1 and get on the 7 now, or
I would.
Yeah.
I would. I like getting that trouble ball out of the way as soon as possible.
Can he
because
get there? Can he get there this way? I don't think he's got the angle.
No, I don't think so. I think he's cutting it to the right. So yeah. He's so animated. And he's talking to the Cuba Chalk. He's giving the Cuba Chalk some advice there. on that shot.
Motivation.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. A little too far.
No, he's perfect.
I don't know.
He's perfect. I'm looking right at the angle. He's
Yeah.
he's gonna be just fine.
Yeah.
He's just fine. And the thing is, if he gets straight on, it's just a stop shot.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's not gonna be just
Nope,
on it.
he is not.
Oh,
That-
this is interesting now.
All of a sudden,
It's a tough out.
it's a real tough out.
I don't know, and I
Not
don't know.
only is this a hard shot to make, jacked up over a ball,
Jacked up over.
but
ball.
what's he going to do? I mean, he's got to slide it between the 2 and the 8 and come back out without touching either one of them. Like, this is a hard shot. This is
Yeah.
a real hard shot. And it's, it's one of those things where, maybe take a little more time.
Do
try to
not
get
do
straight
not
on the
hit your
5.
face right now. Lamar will go through the fucking roof.
Oh,
Or
really?
through the roof.
Because he's looking right at us.
Yes,
Yeah.
I had actually Kendall did to me
Yeah.
yesterday, and then I did it just now,
Yeah.
like earlier in the match. Do not lift your hands up.
I didn't. Oh,
Oh my
good
gosh,
Lord.
jeez, Randy, how'd you hit it?
Great flipping shot.
Now he's like huffing and puffing.
Yeah. Wow, he earned that. Jeez. That was a very tough shot.
Oh, and Randy,
Did you call that bank, Randy?
the sportsman that Randy is just gave us the brush of the
Uh-huh.
forehead in the match win on a run out.
Wow. There it
And he
is.
says, "Well,"
Our Lamar magic.
Corey gives him a handshake, and Lamar's going to put on a show for everybody now.
Yeah.
He's going to shake it off, and that's what Randy does.
Win or lose, it's going to be a show. That was a nice out. Can't take it away from him. And
So-
that was-
We've got 128 viewers strong here, and we're not quitting. We got a really good match still. We got one more tonight. Last match tonight. Winner side match. Final 8 of the winners bracket. Mr. Sean Henning. Mr. John Kotnick. It's
Yeah.
going to be a good one.
well,
Going to be a good one.
I don't see
it's
the Bud Light. Oh, there it
uh-oh.
is. Danny's got the Bud Light.
It's not Kotnick.
It's Kendall.
It's Kendall. I seen Kotnick come over. It's Kendall, folks.
Wow.
It's Kendall and Sean. Interesting.
Is it? Well, Kotnick's. Wasn't Kotnick here?
He just came over.
I
and
thought you
talked to
said you
Sean.
picked the matches.
I had Sean was
You
in
don't
the,
even know who's playing.
Stop it. Listen to me. This is why we're not. This is why we're
That's
not
the
friends.
problem is I listen.
I said I want the Sean Henning match, and it was
Uh-huh.
Kotnick versus Kendall, and the
right.
winner played Sean, and then Kotnick came over, so I'm like, oh, Kotnick won,
Right.
but now I see Mr. Kendall Cooks here right
Yeah.
at the booth, ready to play Sean Henning. 6-2 he beat John Kotnick.
Wow. That'll teach him. Attaboy. Do it again.
Do it again.
Here we go. This will be a great match. I played Sean.
Hold on, we got to change all the names and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, your
All
job right
you
now.
go ahead and do that. I'm
Your
going to
job-
fill space.
Your job is to talk and look up their Fargo rates while I type their names in.
Look up their far. What the? I didn't sign up for actual work. This is crap. All right. Yeah. So, Sean, for those of you who don't know him, he shoots pretty sporty. Man, he made. I played him last night in the 10 ball, and was fortunate enough to get past him, but it went hill. He made the shot that I've seen of the tournament. I played safe, played a really good. Don't do that.
Sean. Now we're gonna have to
Really?
take you
Was
off
that
the
on the
stream
camera?
table. Come on.
Jesus.
And that's how many Bud Lights he's had today.
He had his belly button was like full of lint. Did you see that? That's something you just can't unsee. My eyes. Wow. I apologize to all our viewers. That was.
Dude, so we had 128 viewers. We're
terrible.
down to 91 instantly
Oh,
because
yeah.
Sean did that.
Exactly. I'm surprised it only went that far.
You got Fargo's?
Yeah, well, Sean's 651.
Okay.
And Kendall is 620.
Okay, we're set. We're good.
Here we go.
Big break and dry.
Yeah.
Harold says, "What a crazy comeback that was on that last man. It was
Yeah,
crazy.
What was
5-2.
he was up 5-2 at one point. Wow.
He just started to get too aggressive. He just did. I mean, obviously Randy ran that last
Yeah.
rack, but he just started to get too aggressive when he shouldn't have.
Yeah. Yeah, that's tough. You know, a lot of times you don't realize that when you're playing too. You know,
Right.
you get caught up in it and you really want to play, you
That-
know, get out every rack that you can. And a lot of times you don't kind of see what's going on,
Right.
you know, because sometimes you can get in that mode where if you're a little bit off and it's a rack that you really got to work around, you know, and play really well. If you're not, you know, right on the game,
Mm-hmm.
you know, you can end up selling out 6 or 7 balls in. And I mean, at this level, that's pretty much guaranteed loss.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you hand a guy a wide open table.
Oh.
You know, an illegal jump shot. That is not a foul, however.
No.
It's sort of illegal.
He scooped it.
He sure did. All right, so Kendall back up at the table here.
This is final 8 of the winners bracket, folks.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Guaranteed 9 through 12.
Guaranteed 5th or 6th if you win.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Oh, that was not a good shot.
Well, I've seen better shots.
And
It was a safe.
No,
Played
he
safe.
broke. He can shoot the 15. He didn't play safe.
I'm trying to come up with
Yeah.
a positive spin.
It's Kendall. This is his stream, so
Yeah,
we can
that's
just
true.
totally torch
That
him. It's fine.
sucked.
That was really bad.
That guy's terrible. Thanks. It's been fun, everybody. I will not be commentating again once Kendall hears that.
Appreciate everybody watching. I see we got 89 viewers right now. Let's try to get her back up over 100. So please like, share, follow. If you're on YouTube, subscribe. You know, I really appreciate it. It's how the stream keeps going. So please do that.
Do it. Do it now.
I played the bank, played it good.
Yeah,
And he's got angle to break the
he sure does.
14.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a good shot.
Just like that. He's sitting pretty. And that's another thing with Sean. He plays fairly quickly, and so does Kendall. So this will be a
Action packed.
fun match to watch.
It ain't gonna be 2 hours like the last one.
No, it will not.
What's the play here? Is he gonna shoot
I think he's got the 13.
14? You think he's shoot
I
the
think he's
14
got
off the 3
13.
on the side?
Maybe. Yeah, it's hard to see the angle from here, but that's what he's looking at. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what he called.
that's what he's going.
He's got to be
for.
careful not to have that 3 ball go up by the 13 and block the
yeah.
pocket.
That's one thing you always want to keep in mind when you're playing off a ball, or
There it
you
goes.
know, a lot of
there it
times, yeah.
goes. That's what we said.
perfect example. You can't just focus on the ball that you're making,
Right.
because now all of a sudden he's not out, like
No.
not out.
And not a good ball to break
Really
that
in
out.
trouble. I mean,
Yeah.
he's got to go down to bank it, really, at this point,
Yep.
because he doesn't really have a break ball. Which, I mean, if he gets down there, it's a very doable bank.
No,
but
he's definitely
not
not
from there.
getting down there.
He's still got another chance at it here.
Jacked up though.
Yeah, a little bit. So he's got to get down other end of the table, and you want to make sure you're far enough that you don't get the angle where you double kiss. So just got to stroke this good, and he stroked it good. It should be all right, even if he bumps it. Ooh, not that full.
Hey.
Yeah, now
He's not all right.
He's not all right. No, he's not.
Yeah, I mean, there's not even a good safe to play here. Like, it's
No.
just Kendall's gonna have the table open no matter what he does. I mean, he's got some trouble with the 4-5, but the 6 is there, and
Yeah.
the combo probably goes if he. I don't know.
Really, about the only thing that he can do here is try to get that 13
I was
locked on that 3.
Thin the backside of
Yeah.
the 13 and put it right
Yeah.
on it.
At least that way. I mean, he looks like he called the corner pocket,
He's
so
gonna
he's
ki- he's
probably
gonna-
playing the carom.
He's gonna kick it into the rail and then carom it
yeah,
off
the
the
carom
3.
off the 3, which
Maybe it works
know,
out because
there's-
it might block the pocket though.
yeah, it might. Never know. You're in a tough spot here.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think he hit that to make
And
it.
now even if Kendall
Definitely
does miss,
didn't.
he's in a really bad spot because that ball's froze to that rail
Yeah.
over there.
Makes it a lot easier for Kendall if he gets in trouble to play a good safe on
Yeah.
it.
What do you start with here? The 2?
Uh,
Oh, the 6
6.
goes on the side, and then it breaks it out.
yeah, sometimes you just got to use that long pause.
Oh, so the combo goes.
Sure.
This will take about 40 seconds in this rack. Will this?
You betcha. Yeah, now really the only thing is the only ball that he wants to get on is that 7 because 8's kind of blocking it.
It's just a bit
Should
weird.
get that right away.
Yeah, just a little draw here.
Stop shot here, and he's off to the races.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing. Going back to that 3 ball, the 13 and the 3 that Sean had. A lot of times when you get in that position, you just have to acknowledge you're in a shitty situation.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a bad situation. So, try to think of what you can do that helps.
Right.
You might not be able to get out, you might not be able to make a shot, but at least try something that helps your cause. Getting a ball in front of another ball.
That made it worse putting it on the rail like that. It
Right.
just, like really,
Right.
it opened it up to Kendall to have a free miss if he needed it.
Right. At least if he would have rolled that up on the 3 ball, Kendall had a lot of balls that he could have gotten a breakout with, but at least at that point he's got to, at least work for it a little.
I agree. I like just barely tapping it and thinning
Right.
it and putting it on there.
Yeah.
So Kendall's working. He's cleaning the table
Right. Yeah.
with his mask. Good use for the mask, he says.
there
Funny.
Just keep that in your back pocket,
Yeah.
Another use for the mask. All right. 1-0 Kendall. Sean breaking.
Well, here we go. See how hard is that a boomstick?
I don't know.
Me and Jeremy were talking bad about your boomstick today
Oh, yeah?
on the stream. Yeah, it just doesn't have the
Did
same.
you?
It doesn't have the same magic that it's got for you.
Did you talk about how I break way better than both of you do? Or wasn't that part of the conversation?
No, I think we
Did
left
you leave that part out? Huh. Weird.
Definitely left it out.
That's weird. Huh.
Hey, how much cash did you get for fourth in the temple?
$120.
Oof, duh.
Yeah.
You pay 100 to play, right? Or it's like 80?
Yeah,
100.
no, it
I
was
think.
100, yeah. Yeah.
Fourth place in a.
Got my money back,
you
yeah.
got your money. No, you didn't.
No, because I got in the side pots, which paid 3, which was awesome.
Oh, really?
Great, yeah.
So you were down money then. You getting both
Yeah.
side pots?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. You know, one thing that I found out the hard way, one of the best ways to cash is not get in the side pot. I cash pretty much every single time I don't get in the side pot.
So when I took third at WSPA last year in the
Yep.
singles, no side pot. Didn't get in. You
There
know,
you go.
and Jesse Turner. So me and Jesse Turner are playing for the hot seat.
Yeah.
Both of us. Not
Oh,
the side
really?
pot.
Neither one. That's awesome.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, it's a great tactic. Kind of hard on the wallet, but exciting. Yeah, this isn't good.
Oh,
go directly to jail.
don't pass go. No 200.
No,
Okay.
do not collect $200. All right, so Kendall is back in the driver's seat here.
Is he gonna play the combo to start?
He's got to. He's got to address that
'Cause
right away.
I mean,
with
yeah.
ball in hand, you got to get your trouble balls out of the
he's
way.
doing it.
So he's on that right away, which is good. Now this one's a little tricky because he's got to make the combo, but where that cue ball is, he's got to get a shot on the 12 too.
Oh, he sure did.
Actually, he'd have been all right otherwise, but
See, I'm like you.
But he
I
got a
like
shot.
that. I like that. Like after they shoot commentary.
after they shoot,
Yeah, like, hey, I think he's gonna
Yeah,
play. I
right.
think he's gonna play the 12 here.
Yeah, right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a lot more accurate that way.
Yeah. So Kendall's gonna probably run into the 10-14 here. He'll have a shot on the 15 ball. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, that's
so
one
while-
thing that. Oh, go ahead.
Well, while Kendall's running these balls out, I'm going to ask you the same thing that I asked Jeremy F. I'm not going to say his last name because he got I like said it wrong.
Fedkenauer.
Yeah, but he's like, there's no emphasis on the H or the K. He's like, it's just real soft. And I was like,
Yeah.
what? I don't know what you're talking about. So I'm like, I'll just.
Oh, you called him Fedkenhauer?
Yeah.
Yeah, way to go.
He's like, well, it was really close. I'm like,
Maybe
"No."
that's why he left. He pissed him off.
Somebody just yodeled. Did you hear that?
Yeah. I think it was the guy with the flag looking for a ref. So, yeah, if you're not having any luck finding a ref, yodeling works because, look, there's a ref right on his way right now. Works every time.
Never seen that.
Yeah.
I never in my life have seen that before. So, well, okay, Kendall is okay. Hold on, let me change the score here in a second. Yeah, okay. There's lots of people laughing at the yodel.
Yeah, I know. It was very effective.
So, by the way, I just want you to know, like I've said this on the stream last night when you lost, and today when we were
Yeah.
talking about you when you were playing Coppins.
Uh-huh.
So, I compare you to the Green Bay Packers.
Oh, yeah, I heard that.
Like you're always there, but you're never
Yeah,
can
see,
get
this
there.
is why nobody likes you.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so
Because you're a dick.
well, there's something to this. So
Oh, you're going to expand on it.
Yeah,
Yes,
let me-
please expand.
let
Yeah,
me-
I'd love to talk
let,
about
let,
that.
let me reiterate.
Let's talk about how I don't win tournaments. Super.
No. Where I'm going with this is that
There's a
You-
point.
there's a point.
Even
So,
better.
Yeah. So you're always at these state tournaments, and
Uh-huh.
but the thing is you're always cashing deep, okay?
Yeah.
And you're always cashing deep in really tough master level fields, right?
Uh-huh.
So what year did you become a master player?
First year I played. I was 21.
Okay, well, why don't you be Bobby Big Wheels a little bit longer? Jesus.
Bobby Big Wheels.
So then I guess, you know what? You're just like, dude, Feckenhauer's way more humble than you are, apparently.
Way more humble?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Why? What do you mean?
Because he had a nice story. You just were like,
A
"Oh,
nice
I've always been the best."
No, I'm not that. The
What-
first year
where-
I played state, they made me play as a master.
Okay, so where I'm going with this is you probably didn't do well, right?
I'm
the
a
first
little
year?
salty.
Please
about it,
don't,
actually.
please don't say you did well the first year.
I think third,
Come on, seriously?
fourth, maybe.
Never mind.
But that's when I was in college. I was playing like 6 or
Yeah,
8
it don't
hours a day.
matter. Never.
So.
My point of the whole conversation was, and you've ruined it already.
You're just
You've ruined it already. But my whole
talking
point was
shit
like,
and trying to make me feel bad about myself.
no, where we're going
That's not
is
the point?
no. At what point? What gave you the confidence to start being able to really place in these tournaments? Like, hey, I can play with these guys. These are the top players, and say I can play and I can compete.
Yeah.
I can beat these guys. At what point was it where you seen that confidence come out, and what was it?
It's just doing it. Even if you go to a tournament, doesn't matter what type of tournament it is. And you play, some of these players that are considered the top in the state, and you can tell if you're there with them. Even if you don't win, you can tell if you really had a chance, because, you've seen matches go, both ways where, somebody gets throttled. The score might actually be close, but if you watch the match, they really, were just completely outclassed. Mm-hmm. And you can feel that. You can get a sense for it. But when you're there and, maybe I just missed an 8-ball, or I just, missed this one out where, I miscued, or I just made the wrong decision, or, something like that, but I was right there. I mean, to me, that's the most confidence, as far as confidence building. That's one of those things where, I give those guys a lot of credit that play in the pro tournaments. Like we've got a good handful. Jeremy, is a great example of one that, is playing that pro event. Yeah. And the thing is even if, they don't have...
That was a really good shot.
And he got...
He's going to get hosed.
Just got screwed. Wow. That was a great shot. But anyways, as I was saying, those guys that, or gals that shoot in those pro tournaments, even though they might not have, what you would consider a real chance, a realistic chance of winning, it's a chance to measure up and really see where you're at.
Sure.
And that's really the only way to do it, is get in the ring and see where you're at. And to me, that's always been my biggest confidence builder. Is just getting out there and realizing that you're at that level or pretty close.
Yeah, that's good. Now that's where I was going with it. Green Bay Packer man.
Right. Yeah. Thanks.
But no, that's good insight. What do you think was like when did your game really take off? Like you did what? You figured out what about the game? Like what? Like you could like you might say CTE, but I would argue no, because you already played at a great level before you took CTE. It might have taken you a little bit better, but what did you learn, or what was like the main thing, or one of the main things that you're like it clicked and then you started to go?
Yeah. I don't think I personally can point at a single thing. Was at that level, and what I
think that was a bad hit.
I don't know. I think it was good. It was close.
It don't matter. Kendall's ball was right over.
Yeah, right. He's ready to shoot the ball before it stops rolling.
Whatever.
But yeah, I mean, if you're talking about like master level, pool is a collection of little things when you get to the master level. To get to, I would say the A, maybe AA level, you're dealing with fundamentals. You're dealing with a good stroke.
I agree.
You're dealing with knowledge, pattern play, things like that. And that'll get you to, that high A, low AA level. But really what advances you past that is just a collection of hundreds of little points.
And I think that you're correct on that. And I think the next level, that high AA level is not having to focus on that your stroke and everything, but but a lot of that actually, I think really where it comes in is safety play at that point.
Yeah.
And not just playing a safety where the guy is blocked behind the ball, but blocked behind the ball where he can't jump it and he's froze to it and things like he's playing jam ups, defensive shots and knowing when to. You can't. We've seen it with Corey.
Another nice out by Kendall. Definitely played that one.
Perfect.
Played that well. If you noticed earlier in the rack, he got ball in hand, and rather than going for the out, he played safe, where he broke out a couple of his trouble balls. That's a good thing to point out, and that's actually kind of what we were talking about.
Yeah.
That's another one of those little points.
Yeah.
When you get ball in hand, you don't necessarily always want to try to run out at that point. It makes sense to make sure that you have a table that is, quote unquote, runnable before you really go after it. Especially when you get that
Yeah.
person down to that, they call it one ball hell,
Yeah.
where they've only got one ball left, and it's easy to play safe on them. At that point, you want to make sure your trouble balls are all out, and you don't, because if you don't, then you get into that situation where you have to break it out and have to get a shot afterwards,
Right.
and that's not always guaranteed.
No.
So
That was a really good break.
very nice break, real good speed, good cue ball control, great break. Made 2 balls.
I think he has to
Stripes look good. Solids look good. Honestly,
I think his first. I mean, he cut
the
the
11
7
ball
in
is
this-
probably the hardest ball on the table,
Yeah.
and that's not even that much of a trouble ball.
No, not really. If you want to take solids, you're going to let the cue ball go a little bit because all you got is a 7 ball to shoot
Yeah.
it. Really, you can shoot the
Yeah.
3, but it's going to let the cue ball go. I like stripes here.
Yep. So going with stripes, 9 ball. I would try to get on that 11 right away. He's probably looking that way.
I think he's gonna
not
get
sure,
on.
but
On the 13.
yeah. So went after the 13 here.
I don't want to leave that 11 ball for last.
I know. Yeah.
And I
I
don't
mean,
want. And
it'd
I
be
don't.
one
And I
thing
don't.
if there was a ball, at either corner,
Right.
where it's easy to get on that
Right.
11 off of those balls, but
And I also don't want to leave it to get on the 14 ball.
yeah.
But that's what he's going to
Well,
do.
he's got the 14 now, but I think he's looking at the 15.
He's going to play the 15-11,
Yeah.
and I don't like that.
At
You
6
can
balls, going to be trouble.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what the angle is. Can you see it on the screen there?
So Taylor Smith asking who's with me. This is Matt Strong in the booth with me, chiming in. I'm hoping that now that Matt's out of the 8 ball, might as well jab you while I can.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm hoping that we can get him in here tomorrow for some matches as well.
Yeah, might as well.
Because we don't have nothing going on until 6 o'clock tomorrow.
Yeah,
That's
that's
when
when
the
the
teams
team
start.
event starts. Got a great turnout this year.
Super. Oh, he's gonna get hooked again.
Yeah.
Oh
wow.
man.
Brutal.
This is like watching Lamar play the first 3 games. Seriously, that's what happened.
Really?
Yeah, every time everything he did was bad.
But see, it comes down to, saving that 11 ball. Like, I know he only made 3 balls before he went after it, but that first shot, I think that he had a good opportunity to get on that 11. And, I mean, it's easy to say now,
Yeah. Yeah.
But,
But that's why I didn't like trying to go from the 11 to the 14, because if you didn't run into the 6 ball, you had a really steep angle, and now
Yeah.
he did, and now he's hooked.
Yeah.
And he
But-
can't even reach it. Jacked up.
But
with
the thing is, another reason why you want to go after that 11 ball earlier is, let's say he gets there 3 shots earlier. He had 3 balls down here that, could have gotten him out of trouble.
Yeah.
Well,
that was
And
one
that's
thing
why
me
you
and
wanna
Jeremy
get
talked
after those
about
early.
is that you always leave if you're gonna you always leave a ball on each side in case you run it into a ball, just in case.
Yeah.
So Taylor Smith says awesome. He enjoys Matt's insight. I disagree. 1,000%.
Knew you were going to have something to say
Yeah, I
about that.
totally wasn't gonna let that one go. So Kendall's had 3 mop up racks.
Yeah,
over those 4
exactly.
games. And he's gonna run them right.
Wide open, ball in hand.
Yeah.
Yep. So what are some of the things that you'd look at here as far as running a wide open rack? I know that's one thing, earlier on, when I just started playing, and that was something I always struggled with. Which ball do you shoot first? They're all wide open?
So actually Jeremy said the same thing, and that's the
Yep.
way I always play. I always play my balls in the center of the table first, because although there's a lot of pockets room to go, you can always
Mhm.
get weird on them. So I'm always a big believer in taking the balls in the center of the table first.
Okay.
That's my thought process on it. I
Okay.
don't know obviously balls that are on the end rails, like in the
Mhm.
middle of the rail, are tough too, but the balls in the center of the table always seem to be the hardest, I think.
I think that's terrible advice, honestly.
Okay, well, good.
Um,
Why don't you tell everybody what you think, Matt? Nobody cares. But why don't you tell everybody what you think?
You should go after the balls on the side rails because they're harder. You take care of those right away.
I'm going with Jeremy's advice because he plays better than you, and I think the same
No, he
thing. so-
doesn't.
No, not at all. You're right.
He talks smack better than I do.
No, I do that.
Yeah,
I got
you
that.
do too.
I got the one up on that.
Yeah. So, a couple of the pointers, and I was just kidding. Obviously, what you said there was fine. Good comments there. One of the things that I look at on a wide open table is the ball before the 8. That's one thing that you want to kind of pick out. Is the ball that's easiest to make before the 8 ball and kind of work backwards from there. That's one way to do it. But I know when I'm looking at a wide open table, that's one thing that I always try to identify is that ball before the 8, and kind of plan your pattern accordingly. But that's helpful.
What?
Oh. Okay.
Okay, so Kendall's saying that he fouled on shooting the 8 ball. So
yeah, I was curious why he swept the cue ball there. Must be why he must have double hit it. Yeah, I didn't catch it. He must have followed through a little quick.
Sean didn't think so. Sean just kind of.
Yeah, right.
I tell you what, if you had people that knew it, they were okay. Not you because you're the guest commentator, but if you had somebody in the booth that knew what they were doing, we could show a replay. But I have no idea, so we're definitely not doing that.
Right.
Well, that was quite honest.
Those of you at home can you can rewind the feed, can't you?
They can.
Yeah,
I think.
maybe.
I'm not very
I don't know if it's
smart.
live.
I just don't. Smarts has never been my thing. It doesn't matter what it is. So.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard anyone call you smart.
No,
before.
I'm pretty good at talking.
Yeah, you talk.
No, I'm pretty good at it though. Like super
crazy.
solid.
Yeah, you are definitely a master player when it comes to talking.
Well, I wasn't even talking about pool. I was just talking about life. I'm just not splitting anything. Just
right. Yeah, me too. I was talking about that too.
12 ball next.
Yeah.
The 11 ball's
The
trouble.
11 ball is the ball he's got to get out here. So
Taylor Smith says that was a good shot if the 3 goes in. Kind of a bad roll that it didn't go in. He said he double hit it. So he rewinded it and he did double hit it. Totally.
All right.
Totally wouldn't have caught that on my end.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's one of the things you want to call out there is, that was
That's very honorable.
that was an honorable thing for Kendall to do.
Matt Strong wouldn't have done that.
No, absolutely not. Even if they would have called it,
You'd be like, no.
I'd have been like, you didn't get a ref.
Yeah. So this ball goes. He's got to hit it. He's got to hit it pure, but he can follow it in the hole.
He's gonna follow it in. These are shots that this one I would recommend. If you're a up and coming player, even
he
not,
hit it really poor.
Yeah,
Even if he doesn't scratch, he hit it
Wow,
poor.
he
He didn't give it a chance to make it. He hit the rail.
That's a shot that I would really recommend practicing. Because it's one of those shots that if you kind of get the feel for it and you really understand the spin that you want to put on that ball, it's a very makeable shot.
So how you would typically hit that ball is you're actually going to want to hit it with a little bit of draw.
Yeah.
And what that does is it puts follow on the cue ball. So when it contacts that ball, it'll start spinning forward, and that's how you get the friction tread to move forward and follow it.
And there's a critical speed that you want to hit it at.
You can't hit it
because
hard.
If you pound it,
it's not going.
The ball's going to slide the entire way, and that English isn't going to transfer.
Yeah.
So you want to hit that, not quite pocket speed, a
Pure-
little
I'd
bit
say
faster
pure.
than pocket speed. Yeah,
Pure. Hit
that's
it
a
pure.
very generic term.
Yeah, pure's
that's
good.
Really
How'd you hit
helpful
it?
to somebody
Pure.
who doesn't.
Medium speed.
Yeah.
Lighter to medium speed.
Yeah, I would say medium is accurate.
But medium could be relevant to some people too. So I guess you can't win.
Yeah. Well, it's one of those that you try.
Yeah. That's why you practice it.
Yep. And practice it with a stripe, because then
can watch
stripes
it.
are really good to see, how the ball is spinning.
Yep.
So
There's your shot of the day to practice,
exactly.
everybody.
Your daily tip.
Yeah. I don't know if that 5-4 combo goes. I don't know. It looks like it's going right to the
I
point.
definitely don't like it, but
He does.
I don't.
No, he was
I'm
trying
not
to
sure.
break it out, I think.
Yeah, not happy. Yeah, neither one of these guys are really happy.
No, they're
At
not
this
Randy
point.
Lamar happy.
Yeah,
They're
well,
definitely
I
not.
don't know if that's possible.
Hey, you know what though? They're probably more happy than Corey Peterson is right now.
Yeah, that's true. Definitely happier than Matt Strong at the end of my match. The last 2 matches. Oh yeah, I didn't fill you in. My match after Compton's.
I came over, I checked your score, and you were down 4-1, and you made
Yeah.
a long scratch, and then I was like, I'm not watching this,
Yeah,
implode,
right.
I'm out
Yeah.
here.
No, I got down 5-1.
And did you come back?
Yep.
You
Came back
did.
hill
Oh, you did.
and lost.
Oh.
Yeah, it was great.
You know what? You'll be fired up and ready to win the team event tomorrow.
I sure will.
That's good. It's about time we get one,
God,
huh?
that was brutal. This
4
game-
ball all the way up.
What? Is he gonna double?
He's gonna
Oh,
get saved.
I don't know what.
No.
I don't even know what he was thinking there. Like, I mean, it hit that nipple full. Like,
What if
I don't
Kendall
know.
double hits the 8 ball again? That would be nuts, dude. The 2 games in a row, and he calls it himself
Yeah,
both
right.
times. Could be 5-0, but he calls
Yeah,
it 3-2.
Yikes. All right, so Kendall's in good shape here.
Really good shape. Really not good
oh,
shape.
wow.
Really, he actually. That's gonna be a tough shot. He's jacked up over the ball.
He's trying not to break his cue over his head right now.
I don't think it goes on the side. I think the 5 ball's too much past the center.
He can make the 4 though.
You think so? Okay.
Yep.
Tough shot though. Jacked
It
up
is.
over the ball.
You know, I mean, it was the same shot that Kendall just had. You know, especially getting started too. Your very first shot.
He hit it better than
It's
Kendall
tough.
did.
Yeah, he did.
Does 8 ball go past 11?
I don't believe so.
I don't think so.
But he can do the carom like he did before. Rail first
Yeah.
carom. 11 ball is kind of high though.
I think I'd try to play shape on
Yeah.
for the 8 ball
Yeah,
as
I would
opposed
say
to shoot
so.
that.
So
Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Looks like we got 85 viewers. Let's try to push this back up to 100 again. So please like, share, follow, subscribe. It really helps the stream out. It keeps us up and going and able to do this for everybody that can't make it. So
I've got the silky smooth voice that is known for putting people to sleep though.
yeah, there's guaranteed. So there's 85 viewers and 30 of them right now
Probably 30 of them
are
asleep.
sleeping.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife, whenever she
Can't
is having
sleep.
trouble sleeping, she's like, "Tell me a story." And 5 minutes in, she's out.
You know what? I'm sitting here.
I'm like, I don't know how to feel about that.
Wait a
I
minute.
don't know if it's good,
So,
bad.
I
feel used.
I could probably. This is going to be so weird. Things are going to get weird here.
Yeah, well,
So-
they already were.
Well,
Ooh, look at this.
This is going to be
Look at
really
this.
good or really
I
bad, and
like
I'm not
it.
sure. If he hits it
I don't
full,
care
it's
how it
not-
turns out. I
it's-
like it. That was a great shot.
Yeah.
It goes now.
You well, we've been friends long enough. You're
Oh,
right.
boy.
Now that I think
Here
you
we
say
go.
it, you do have a really soothing voice.
I do.
You're like,
yeah, I know. I know.
You should be like late night talk radio.
exactly.
People fall
Having
asleep.
trouble sleep, listen to Matt Strong.
No, but there'll be people
He
getting
will put you to
active. People
sleep.
be falling asleep at the
Oh.
wheel.
I think he was playing the carom there.
I think he's playing safe here.
But
think
didn't
Matt-
get into the 11 there.
I think
I-
Kendall's playing safe. I'd let him.
I don't
kick
think
it.
so.
I'd let him.
I
kick
don't
it.
think so.
You can do banked at 11.
Yeah, but you know, with the side rail there's a big pocket there. You know, if you're playing against maybe an A or a B player, maybe, but at the master level, you don't want to leave somebody a shot like that.
You don't want to try to break it out. That's for sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know if it might go now.
I
Kendall
think
doesn't seem
it
worried
goes.
about it.
Yeah.
That was a good shot.
They both right on the rail, so that 11 ball goes. Worst case scenario, he hits the nipple in it. Wow.
Okay,
I thought
folks.
he might miss that 12 ball when he hit it. Yeah, I think he's got the perfect angle for it. I don't think that's trouble at all.
No.
No. And he's out. As long as he doesn't
I
double
was just going to say. And 3-2, he's calling a foul on himself.
Go. No foul. 3-2. It is 3-2 Kendall?
4-1.
What?
4-1.
4-1. Oh, yeah. Yeah, right. Wow. It doesn't feel that lopsided, does it?
I mean, literally the only game Sean won was when Kendall called a foul on
Yeah,
himself, which is
right.
crazy to think. But Sean's been having a couple bad
that's true.
rolls.
Yeah.
And he's been and the rolls unfortunately been late in the rack, which leaves
Yeah.
it wide open.
Yeah.
Sean's break's been good though. They've been open.
Yeah. His last break was great. Again,
They're open.
hit really well.
Dry. This is probably the best thing for Sean though. After selling out a few racks like that, like this is probably the best thing for him. Let
Yeah.
Kendall get out with the balls or where
Right.
there's
Right.
trouble on the table where you
Yeah.
gotta navigate.
Yeah, because Kendall, I mean, he's gotten out, but I think he's made some mistakes too. So
yeah, no doubt.
it's one of those things where, like you say, put the cue in his hand when all the balls are on the table and see what happens. It's one of those things where
That was a good shot.
when you're in the match, yeah, I hit that really good speed. When you're in a match and things are going wrong, don't be afraid to try to change it up somehow. And that's one way to do it. Like I actually had the first match that I played today. Was I had a couple outs where I didn't get out. Got down to the ball before the 8 or pretty close, and got out of shape and wasn't getting out. So the third or fourth game, I broke.
It's a good shot.
Made a couple balls. Picked which balls I thought were better, and then missed my next shot intentionally.
Yeah.
And it worked. I ended up getting the game, and it's something that is maybe a little counterintuitive. You don't want to give up the table, but sometimes it works.
Yep. And then another thing to go off of that, if you're playing a player and that player's just hot and they're running out, right?
Yeah.
Don't be scared to bust that second ball breakout and leave them balls a mess, or the person can't run out, or they really got to do something. Cause you got to slow them. When people are running out and they're playing good, you got to slow them down.
Yeah.
That's the only way to do it, is to tie the balls back.
Dan did that to me in our match.
Oh, he jump shot, illegal. Scoop, second one.
Again. Wow. Jeez. Yeah, it was Sean that did that the first time. These guys are just laughing.
What else are you going to do?
Yeah. Like my dad always said, sometimes you got to laugh to keep from crying.
Hey, Sean's coming back. He's winning this game because he just took a
good
Bud Light.
slug of the
he's ready to go.
old Bud Light.
Yeah.
You see it just coursing through his veins.
So you know how like most players have like sponsored by whatever?
Yeah.
No. Sean Henning, he sponsors Bud Light.
Right. Yeah.
Bud Light doesn't sponsor him.
He sure does. Every tournament he plays in. Wonder how much that annual contract is worth. Thousands.
Be like, hey, Sean,
thousands of dollars.
You could buy a brand new car every year if you just didn't drink Bud Light.
Right.
With cash.
Yeah. All right. So Sean is proceeding to make the easy balls on the table.
Not really working towards a goal
No,
here.
he doesn't really seem to be focused on that 7 ball at all.
I think
the 6 goes. Yeah,
yeah.
I agree. But man, he's got to get really straight on that 6, and he's got a little angle.
I don't think he's got the angle to roll forward.
No. I think he gets behind the 14 if he plays this with top.
Yeah, so I'm kind of a big so this is where I shoot the 1, stop, and then play safe on behind the 3. Lock him on the 3.
Yeah, that's one way to do it.
Yeah.
But like we were talking about earlier, the fact that he finally went after that, tried to get on that 7. That's a perfect example of he didn't get the right angle. Well, he's got the 1 ball to move forward with. He's not just screwed. So that's why you want to get go after those trouble balls early.
He needs to miss here.
Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah. Yeah, just roll up and touch the 3 and go to the rail with the cue ball and leave it behind the 3 ball. No reason to try to get out here.
No, because Kendall could give him ball. If he gives him ball in hand, the 7 ball goes.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't like this. Yeah, I don't like this. This is going to not be good at all.
No. He's doing it to himself.
Yeah, this is how kind of a couple bad rolls. Plus, this is what we've seen the first few wraps as well.
Yeah, that could have worked, but he had to hit it absolutely perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just not worth the chance.
So I like thinning the 7 ball and locking Kendall on his own 12 ball here. That's the shot I like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that didn't work at all.
No. I like the other way, locking him to the end rail on the 12.
Yeah.
Kendall makes this. He's going to have a shot on the 12 ball.
This isn't a gimme.
No, but if he makes
but
it,
it's definitely a shot that could get him out.
It was best case scenario after Kendall sold out the rack.
Right.
This is best case for him. And he hit it good.
Made it, and he's out. This is the hill. This will put him on the hill, right?
Put him on the hill.
Yeah.
As long as he doesn't double hit the ball.
Or jump the cue ball.
Yeah.
He's chalking up now.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's getting some good chalk on that tip.
Good shot.
Yeah. All right. Breaking for the match. Five one Kendall.
So if Kendall went to call the foul on himself, this match be over.
Yeah.
It's crazy
6-0.
to think, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Nobody saw it.
I'm just not like you watch this match go on. Sean's kind of playing a little careless. I think not quite.
Yeah,
not
that's
trying
kind of
he-
Sean's style, though.
But he's not like it seems like he's not always trying to solve his problems right
Yeah.
away. And
Right.
I just like the way this match is
I
going.
mean,
and
yeah.
Kendall's playing. I don't foresee him come. He could come back,
Yeah.
but I don't foresee it.
Right.
Sometimes you
The-
get a feel if people are
Yeah.
gonna fight it back or not.
Well, I think the situation where Sean could come back is if you have those wide open tables. You know,
If it's
where you
reversed
don't
and-
have any trouble balls, you got to get out. You know, he can. You know, he swings really free
Here's the
and
thing.
loose.
Kendall is very aggressive.
Yeah.
And if he does
Yep.
like Corey did the last match with the big league and starts trying to get out for everything, he
Yep.
might. That's
Yeah.
right. That's the match where he gets back in
Right.
and Sean mops up the racks.
Yep. Yep. Well,
I don't
he's
know.
got.
That was a really good shot if he's got the 14
yeah,
ball.
and he does. Now he's got to try to pop that 8 ball out. So where you just want to try to get it to the rail so it goes by the 7.
Yeah.
Or even if he
I think
gets
he's
it
going
up
to
table.
play it up table past
Yep.
the 2 ball. I think that's
Yeah.
a natural.
Right.
And then if you get by the side pocket, it's okay.
So don't get too crazy here, but you want to pop that 8 a little bit. No, he didn't really.
He didn't.
Didn't look like he tried to
I don't
move
like
it
that.
at all.
I don't like that.
I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't either.
You
He's going to
know?
shoot the 13 here.
Right? That's gonna make that 8 ball. It's gonna be hard to find a pocket there.
That's such a
For that 8
small
ball.
window to come down. I mean,
Yeah.
it goes past the 1, but it's such a small window. That
Right? Boy, I don't know. I think that could have been a missed opportunity here.
He's playing the 11 ball in the corner. Oh, he made it.
What?
Wow.
Jeez.
Sean
Great
just,
shot.
See, Sean just threw his hands up and said, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
He's still not out, though. He's still
No.
got the same problem with the 8 ball.
I know. 8 ball still doesn't have a home.
He should have bumped it when he had the chance.
Yeah. He had the perfect opportunity. All right, coming down. If he bumps the 2, should have the.
If he's on the 9, well, it doesn't matter if he's on
I
the 9.
don't think he's on the 9.
He's got the 13
He's looking at
straight
the
in.
13, but no, he doesn't have the 13 straight in. There's an angle there.
I think you can draw it. I think you can play it and draw it and get good on the 9 to draw
you
back
can.
to get on the
Yep.
8.
Yep.
And the 8 goes in that upper pocket too. If he doesn't necessarily
Yeah,
get
but
behind
man,
it.
that's a tight window you got to get
Absolutely,
into.
no doubt. He's shooting the 9.
No.
What's
He's
the play here?
real straight on that 13 ball. I don't know. Maybe he's playing it real, playing that carom. Hit the rail
Yeah.
and then off the 7.
Yeah. If he's going to do that, he's going to have to play some kind of draw here to get a good angle on
I
it.
know. I think it's just a stop shot if he's doing that. And I meant the rail that he's going to play it off of is the bottom rail, the
Yeah.
under rail, not the side rail. That's what he's looking
But
at.
you still got to jack up to play a stop shot here. He's too
Yeah.
close to the
Yep,
rail.
right.
That's what I mean. He's
Yep.
going to have to jack up here.
Yep. He's going to need a stop shot. I mean, he'll have exactly the angle that he needs.
Backyard Billiards saying hello.
Uh-huh.
Backyard Billiards. Hope all's well. Where's Backyard Billiards? Where's that? Who is? Somebody just yodeled again.
We got a flag up? Yep.
The
Flags up.
same guy. I love it.
Yep.
We're gonna
I don't know.
when we're playing our
Yeah,
match.
we're going to have to do that.
the yodeling Scott.
We're
going to
have to implement that for our team. Yep.
It got
I
Brian's
don't know
attention.
if I can yodel, though.
I'm not gonna try on stream. People,
It's
we'd have to do
terrible.
it. It'd be like shut
Right.
off.
Yeah, maybe mid-stroke while Kendall's
Yeah.
shooting.
Well, that's the
That
thing
would
is that's loud
guarantee
enough
us
where
never
like
commentating again.
if somebody did that and I was next to him and I was shooting the
Yeah.
ball, I'd be mad because you can
Oh,
hear
yeah,
it's
right.
loud. Like I don't
Yeah,
know how
right.
far away that guy
Yeah.
is, but you can hear it with our
Yeah.
headphones on.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so Kendall's shooting here. Looks like he's just going to try that stop shot. Oh, he
played it.
caught it.
Did he make it? He did.
Oh, my
Didn't.
gosh.
That would have been such a good
It
shot.
hangs. What did he get? Oh, he got on the 8.
Oh yeah, he certainly got on the 8 ball.
Jeez. Brutal.
But here's the case now.
Yeah,
Try to run out. Balls
Yeah.
are open.
right? Yeah.
I always like to put the pressure on the.
Sean's got the best table that he's had this match right now.
If I'm
Wide open, not a ball to the.
if I'm playing with
to
a
deal
big
with.
lead, right?
Yeah.
I'm instantly missing my first ball and letting them try to run with all the
Yeah.
balls. You have to
Yeah.
let them sell the last
I'm
rack
not.
out.
I'm
you know?
not saying it's wrong, but it's wrong. That's a terrible idea.
Yeah.
No, it's definitely a good strategy. I've seen a lot of people do that.
Why? Yeah. Why are you the one, trying to fight so hard for that
Right.
next game when you're the
Yeah.
one that just needs one?
Yeah, it really, I mean, it comes down to, how comfortable you are playing those longer drawn out, what most people would consider, closer to like a chess match sort of game. Way.
Yeah, but I'm not even saying if the balls are tied up. Like if the balls are somewhat open, there might be one triple ball, but you still got a lot of blockers.
Yeah.
Let them play perfect to
Yeah.
run out the rack. That was a really
Yeah.
good shot, and
Yeah.
he played safe.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I bet you he wish he didn't play safe. He didn't
Yeah,
know it was going to go in, and you can't take that chance, I guess, right?
yeah, you can.
Well, yeah, you can still play the same
Right.
shot because you're
You
still
just
going to have
call
the
the
same
ball.
outcome, yeah.
Most of the time,
I would have called the ball
most
there.
of the time, calling safe really doesn't do you any good whatsoever. It's a little different in 8-ball because you can make a ball and not shoot again.
Right.
But like in 10-ball, it's a complete courtesy. There's really no point in calling safe whatsoever.
So it says backyard is from San Antonio, Texas, watching.
All right.
Oh,
Wow.
awesome. That's great.
Welcome.
Yeah. He's looking at. I think I'd one rail kick this in the corner down there.
Yeah.
Because even if you hit a good no mill,
I
you
don't
might be
know
able to
how
block
much
the
that.
ball.
I think that 3-ball's in the way from the one rail kick.
It's not.
Really?
I'm looking right at it.
Okay.
You can get.
Yeah, you
you
have
can
a better
get.
angle
You
than
can
I
get
do.
pretty much right past it and
Yeah.
not have to spin it at all. He's gonna try to kick it in the corner over here by the one ball. It looks like
Yeah.
that's what he's kind of set on.
I think so.
Oh no, he's
That's what he's looking at.
This ball's going in. I don't know why. I feel like it is the way
Really?
the match. I think so.
I think he misses the 8-ball long.
Maybe find out.
It's easy to do, especially on these rails where you've got that slippery felt. Balls usually are going to bank a little bit long. Yep, he did.
I think he's gonna miss and give Sean ball in hand.
Good call.
Yeah, thanks. I'm like the John Madden of.
Well, if their defense plays really good and their offense can put some points on the board, they
That's-
have a really good chance of winning the
That's
game.
Boomer.
Yeah. All right, so Sean's got a mop up, as you would call it. Nice, easy out here.
So Jeremy Gold. I don't like that last name because Robbie Gold, and he just took the Packers out, but probably no relation. But anyway, he's saying that Backyard Billiards has a lot of nice tournaments with some really good players and everything.
Yeah, got some good comments around Backyard Billiards. All right, 5-2.
Oh, I should change the score.
Huh?
I should change the score.
You should, yeah. All right, Sean will be breaking. He's had a really good break thus far this match. Just hasn't worked out for him. See if he can put it together.
Yeah.
Needs it. Gotta have it.
What are you drinking? Like a tea?
No, it's just soda.
It's like orange cedar mist.
It's a diet squirt, and then I add some cherry flavoring to it. It's really good.
It looks orange. How does it
Yeah.
get cherry? Interesting.
Yeah.
Another good break.
And
Dry
again.
wide open too. This one's every ball goes. The 4 goes on the side. The 1 goes on the side. They're wide open.
Yeah.
If you can navigate the first shot on solids here to
Yeah.
not bump a ball, I think he's gonna get out.
Yeah. And honestly, stripes aren't bad either. I guess with that 2-ball blocking the 12, that makes solids the clear favorite here. So, gonna start with the 3-ball.
Just don't hit nothing and you're fine.
Yep.
Well, now it definitely goes. Didn't go before.
Kendall never shies away from running into
a ball.
balls.
Yeah, like that
Yeah.
ball went. Like that.
Yeah.
That 4
Right.
went.
I don't think he intentionally hit that. I think he was
See,
just
now
trying to
he's
not
gonna
hit the
run into
15.
the 7. He's gonna try to get the 7 out more.
Oh, he
fouled.
hit the 10-ball. Wow.
Well,
Well,
that's a bit crazy.
boy, this is This is looking like a meltdown here all of a sudden.
Are you shooting the 11 and trying to chase down the 1 ball? It's like straight on, you know, because the 13 doesn't really go. It would go if you didn't touch it, if you made it.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like that tough of a shot. Or
I
I guess
don't
you
know,
could shoot
honestly,
you could shoot the 11 and draw into the 1 ball.
I
and then
would-
you could play 10.
I would shoot the 10 ball and draw into the 1.
Okay, there's like 18.
Because the 1, yeah.
Or do you start with
there's
the
a
do you
lot of
start
different
with the
ways to do
12
it here.
ball because 12 ball is tough with the 2 ball.
Yeah,
being
that's
there.
true.
I don't know. Find
Yeah,
out what he does.
That's another.
Because you could shoot the
Another
12,
way
get on
to do
the
it.
you could shoot the 12 and get on the 14 and draw into that too.
Yep.
Many different ways.
Just taking the 12
Yeah.
ball, which I think is a good decision because
Yeah, I
that's
do too.
definitely, I would say, that the toughest ball on the table here.
Oh, he's
So-
gonna go at it with. See, I didn't like going at it like that. I would have
Yeah.
just played to the 14, and then it was natural to kind
Yeah.
of run into that stack.
Boy, all of a sudden he doesn't have a shot.
Got the 10 ball
Is that the 9 ball down there? Yep.
and the
I
9
didn't
ball.
see the 9. I thought that was the 1. So he's got the 9.
He's got to get rid of that 1 ball somehow here.
Yeah.
I don't think this is a shot to do it either. I don't.
I think that's what
He's
he was
tied up
going
to 7
for.
ball.
Yeah.
7 ball is tied up now. But I mean, with the 1 ball being where it's at, I think
Yeah.
it's pretty easy to get that 7 ball out of there.
Yep. All right, so Kendall's getting started here with the 2 ball. Oh, watch out.
Froze on it.
Watch
Oh, I got a
out.
good
Yeah,
bump.
Got a friendly bump there. But now he's got the wrong angle on the 5 ball, and the 5 ball was kind of a ball that he was going to, would have been a good option to get that 7 ball out.
Yeah.
And now he's going to have to take that option away. So he's going to shoot that. I don't know. Looking for the 6 ball next, probably.
Yes, it's okay.
So now I think, unless he's got the right angle here, I think the 9 ball's in the way, so he can't come at that,
I wouldn't want to.
to
You
break
gotta
those
come
balls.
at it.
I think he's going to have to break it off the 4.
I think you play it off I think you get shape on the 1 and then play it because you got the 4
Yeah.
as a backup ball.
Yeah,
If you
you
get
could do
stuck
that.
on the 13, you got a shot either way. Then.
Yep.
Yeah, I think he
All
wants
right.
to. Yeah.
Yep. I think he's going that way too.
Because the thing is, the cue ball is probably going to stop when he hits 13 ball.
Yeah.
113 is going to stop, but he's got the 4
Yeah.
straight in almost. So
Because you don't have to
You have to
hit
pound
that
him.
7 ball hard. You
no.
just need to bump it a little bit.
not like that though.
Yeah.
That was not hard enough.
No, it wasn't.
Not to be Captain Obvious, but Kendall's not in a good spot right now.
No.
But this is what we're talking about again. This
Yeah.
is the second rack in a row. Kendall's kind
Right.
of ran his balls off, didn't get
Yeah.
out, and now Sean,
Yeah.
he's got a good chance to. Kendall's
Yeah.
not done here. He could come with a shot, but it's tough.
Right.
It's a really big
Boy,
corner
and the
pocket
thing
down
is
there.
I don't know if it does him that much to make this one.
No.
Like, I mean, where the cue ball's going
He's
3
gonna hit it
rails
hard.
around,
Yeah.
I mean, he would have had a cross bank, cross corner bank on the 7 ball, which I guess, is an option,
Yeah.
but not a good one.
I'm not trying to run out here. I'm playing safe.
Really? If that combo goes, I definitely try to run out here.
I don't think it does.
I think it does.
Come look at it.
Well, you've got a better angle, so
It's like almost right in the rail already.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think there's enough room between the 13 and 11 with
All
how
right.
close the rail is to the 11 ball. That is.
Yeah.
I'd just play safe
Yeah.
on the 10 ball here.
well, if that isn't a good combo, then I agree with you.
Yeah, I don't like it at all.
Try to play safe here.
You're just gonna because you're gonna hit the side rail and you're gonna hit it too far
Seen
up
that-
the
yeah.
table.
No, I agree. And the thing is he doesn't even have to hide him behind that 10 ball because the 7 doesn't go and the 4 doesn't go.
He's gonna play it.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Boy, I don't know. See, this to me is unnecessary risk.
See, I did go.
I mean, yeah, he hit it. Well, that's the last time I trust you.
It,
you
it
had a
went off.
better
It went
angle.
off the rail. It slid off the rail and
Uh-huh.
it didn't go
It
clean.
slid off the
It
rail.
did.
Is that,
Take a
or he
replay.
just shot it in the hole.
I said he was gonna shoot the combo. It looked from where it looked like it was almost
you've
touching
always
the rail.
been kind of cross-eyed, so
Yeah,
that might.
it's okay.
I mean, that explains your pool
Mhm.
play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I close my eyes when I shoot.
That helps.
Yeah.
That helps. All right, so Sean's in good shape now. Gonna get this. Boy, he played that. I would have just rolled that up against the side rail and shot the 15 the other way. Does he have it?
No, he's gonna
His
shoot
body
10.
language definitely
He's gonna
says
shoot
that
10.
he doesn't
He's
have
gonna,
it.
He's
But,
gonna shoot 10. He's gonna shoot the 15 last now.
yeah, which is still okay. But this
Yeah, it's
10 ball isn't
He
a
almost.
gimme.
Almost
Hit it
drifted out
good?
there.
Hit it real good.
Yeah.
Sean shoots really straight.
He's gonna come to rail. He's gonna play the cue ball kind of by the 8 ball here. I don't see him.
Yeah.
I don't see him trying to hold it to play it in the top.
No. Yeah, and he, as far as his style of play, he likes, he would rather go 2 rails
Yep.
to play position on a ball rather than just roll at 1 rail. So,
That's good. It's perfect.
yep, he's good.
And
This one, he's just got to roll in.
And he gave the 8 ball a little nudge closer to the pockets to make it
He's got the distraction from the table next door.
Kendall's starting to cover his face up like he's not. He's been selling the racks out
Yeah,
though, and you
he has.
can't. Not with. I say selling the rack because there really wasn't a good chance to get out there at all for him.
No.
Yeah, that's good.
Yep. That'll do that. So what? That's 5-3 now? 5-3. Don't call it a comeback, folks. All right. Kendall's shaking his head. Definitely not feeling great right now. But he's on the hill, so just needs to click it back in here. And
Sean's gonna raise the energy. He just wants to raise the energy.
It's raising the roof.
It's okay.
Is that what he's doing?
Sure, raising the roof. You're back in 1985. Now he's doing that. Now he's
That
doing
was probably the 90s.
Now he's doing the what do they call that? I'm too old for that one. That one's like a 2000.
You're too old?
I can't remember what it's called.
You're like 12.
Yeah.
I
I'm like,
don't know.
I was trying to think of what that's saying. I'm
I didn't see
13
what
now.
he did, so.
I'm 13 now. I do what I want. No, he
Good
did
break.
Like, I
Great
don't know what
break.
it's called. Some dance move.
Yeah. Well,
SpongeBob does it.
of course. That's why.
Makes sense. It's Sean. Yeah. There's a couple problems both ways here. Actually, well, the 12 ball is a little bit of a problem, I think.
Yeah.
But you can combo it pretty easy.
Yeah, you can combo right now, actually, with that 13 ball. Is
I
it
think
13 or the 11? Yeah, it's
The 11. I think I might do that, actually, with the way the balls are.
Yeah, I think he's going after the right shot here.
Yeah, because that would.
While the table's open, you can get that solid into a stripe combo.
Now he's got to go play another one, though. He's got to.
Yeah, that's okay. Like you said, it's a pretty good combo.
Yeah.
Pretty easy combo.
Did Eric win his division? So he's got to be talking about Cernicki. I don't think him and Duncan played the 10-ball final yet. So this is the same. This is the same division that Eric's in for the 8-ball. They're just obviously there's many more players left in the tournament. I don't think they've played yet. Though we're gonna try to have that match though. That's one of the matches we want to have.
Great shot.
He's out if this goes in.
2-ball goes down.
Oh, it did.
Yeah.
How you rolling?
Should be the match here.
I don't see it. Why not?
I mean, there's no major issues here. Just a matter of making good decisions. So again, the ball that gets you the 8 is important with this rack. The 9-ball is a ball, you play a stop shot on, the 8-ball will be straight in. Looks like he's going to do the 14-9, then the 11-8.
He's just got really bad on both.
Flirting with the side pocket there, but he's all right.
He's going to have to play above the 6-ball, I think. Here.
Yeah, and that 11 ball's on the end rail.
Right.
Boy, I don't like. He's putting inside English. These slippery rails. It's not gonna be. It's not gonna. Yeah, he's hooked.
No,
he is dead hooked.
No, he'd have gave a face if he was hooked. He's hooked.
Yeah,
he's hooked.
He's not.
He hit it good. Now he's got. Don't watch out for 7-ball.
Here we go.
He hit it good.
Well, it's not a gimme, but it's a shot.
Couldn't ask for nothing better after getting hooked on the last ball.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, it's okay. He's out. Good match.
Say goodnight, folks.
All right, everybody. Well, we appreciate everybody tuning in, and we'll be back. I would think we'll be back relatively early tomorrow, like 10 or 11, because we got some more this tournament to finish out. What are you talking about, Kendall? Kendall, Oh, he wants a Mason Kendall hot seat match.
Oh yeah, using this
Hold on a
opportunity
second.
to
What?
plug himself.
It's possible. What are you in the final
Yeah.
four now, right? No, that was fine. This was final 8.
Yeah,
This was final 8. You still got one more.
they both have to win 2 more
2 more. Well, Kendall now 1 more and Mason.
for the hot seat. Yeah.
It's a chance. It's
Yep.
possible. We're not putting that on the stream. Ain't nobody want to watch that.
No, father son.
We're
hot
live.
seat
Ain't nobody
match.
want to watch that. No.
Might happen.
Might. All right, folks. We'll see you tomorrow. Appreciate everybody tonight. Have a good night. Sleep well. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks again, Matt.
Yep.
Night.
Good night.
Night.